Any Badshah, how did that collab happen? How did you collab with Badshah?
He knew about me. The HAMI ko video. He sent me HAMI ko video. He's like, "Did you sing this on Instagram DMs?"
Damn.
He just sent me the link of the song. I thought it was like a virus. I thought his account was hacked. So I was like, "Who's this? Is this account hacked?" That's literally what I asked. To be honest, dogi raja, putta dogi raja mo.
Badshah le.
Mo ko usko putta dogum bhayirake. To give it my answer.
What was the emotion while you were singing this?
I never paid attention to the lyrics so much पछि हुन्छ नि अनि यो बेला गाउने बेला चाहिँ म अलरेडी के एंग्शियस थिए के मैले लाइभहरु धेरै गरेको थिएन अनि I'm listening to the lyrics I'm like oh my god this is actually sad.
Wangden does it so casually ke.
We wanted to make it fun के यो भिडियो पनि हुन्छ नि It's not that serious even if we're looting a bank it's not that serious के.
Will we see a music video with Badshah with the song?
2 years ago, I discovered one of the juiciest burgers in town, served by Tease Your Palate. And guess what? I'm thrilled to announce that they're sponsoring this video. And they've also opened a sister venture by the name Sicily by Tease. With the same service and with the same quality, they're serving you some delicious pizzas. All the details will be down in the description. Make sure to check them out.
So welcome Prajina onto the show. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you for inviting me.
And so अघि ठ्याक्क म तिम्रो podcast हेरिरहेको थिएँ कि अनि त्यसपछि I related so much to what you were going through in terms of like तिमीलाई you said you wanted to go out हैन but you quite couldn't अनि त्यसपछि I wanted to start त्यहीबाट हैन where everything started for you in terms of your singing career हैन because that was very interesting अनि अलिकति त्यहीबाट I want to हुन्छ नि know more. So let's start off with how you started with music.
Starting with music चाहिँ अब म्युजिकमा चाहिँ म बच्चादेखि इन्ट्रेस्टेड थिएँ just extra curricular activitiesहरुमा चाहिँ म युजुअली सिंगिङ नै लिएर आउँथेँ अनि मलाई हाई पारेर आउँथ्यो सिंगिङ टिचरहरुले त्यो भन्दा अगाडि चाहिँ मलाई थाहा थिएन हुन्छ नि गीत गाउन सक्छ भनेर तर बिस्तारै 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 बिकज अब अरूले एक्नोलेज गरेपछि मात्र थाहा हुँदो रहेछ कि आफूले के गर्न सकिन्छ भन्दाखेरि लाइक बच्चा हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ एटलिस्ट
त्यो माइक अलि क्लोज तान
हेलो अनि त्यसरी सुरु भएको थियो अनि बिस्तारै बिस्तारै मलाई चाहिँ लेख्न एकदमै स्टोरी राइटिङ हुन्छ नि थ्रु म्युजिक एटलिस्ट त्यो चाहिँ एकदम इन्ट्रेस्टिङ लाग्थ्यो पहिलेदेखि अनि म 8-9 देखि नै ट्राई गरेर आउँथेँ लेख्न आई रोट अ कपल अफ सङ्ग्स भेरी क्रिन्ज हुन चाहिँ तर लेख्न चाहिँ लेखेको अनि 11-12 मा चाहिँ अलि बढी लेखेँ होला तर म कहिले पनि 11-12 मा चाहिँ I didn't do much because I had to study. म बायो लिएर थिएँ कलेजमा अनि मेरो त मम ड्याडले त फोन टिभी सब जग्गा के गर्नै पाउँथेन अनि त्यसपछि ठ्याक्क 12 सक्ने बित्तिकै मैले बिकज यस्तो बिल्डअप भइरहेको थियो कि भित्र हुन्छ नि मलाई यति यतिको कुराहरू गर्नु मन छ गर्नै पाएको छैन भनेर अनि 12 पछि ठ्याक्क सकिहाल्यो अनि त्यसपछि एउटा क्यामेरा थियो घरमा आई स्टार्टेड मेकिङ कभर्स फर्स्टमा चाहिँ आई स्टार्टेड मेकिङ कभर्स अनि मेरो आइडिया चाहिँ त्यो बेला म मेरो कजन दिदीसँग गरिरहेको थिएँ त्यो सब अनि सी टोल्ड मी मेक कभर्स बट एड योर हल्का आर्टिस्टिक इन्फ्लुएन्स इन्टु इट अनि त्यसपछि त्यो चाहिँ हामी लाइक चिन्ने लाइक हामीले नाम सुनेको राम्रो प्रड्युसरहरूलाई पठाइदिउँ भन्ने सोच्नु अनि द्याट्स वाट वी डिड वी एक्चुली कभर निकालेको थियो एउटा बिली आइलिसको आई थिङ्क आई विश यु वर गे वाला कभर थियो एउटा अनि त्यो चाहिँ आई थिङ्क आई सेन्ट इट टु अ फ्यु पिपल अनि ब्लुजलाई पनि सेन्ड गरेको थियो अनि हि एक्चुली स द्याट हि वाज लाइक दिस इज स्विट लाइक आई लाइक यु भोइस अनि देन वी स्टार्टेड वर्किङ अन माई फर्स्ट इपी आफ्टर द्याट इट वाज लाइक I'm a very mastermind kind of.
So growing up, कस्तो खालको genre music that you liked most?
मेरो क्लास 8 मा चाहिँ आशिकी 2 फेज थियो all from that त्यो OST-हरु छ नि ओरिजिनल साउन्ड ट्र्याकहरु त्यो सब सुनेर आउँथेँ क्लास 8 मा मात्रै त्यसपछि चाहिँ आई थिङ्क आई शिफ्टेड ठ्याक्क 9 मा म बच्चादेखि खासमा चाहिँ इङ्ग्लिस गीतहरू सुन्थेँ किनभने मेरो फर्स्टमा मेरो ममले शी पुट मी अन टु इङ्ग्लिस कार्टुनहरू के सो आई युज टु वाच ह्याना मोन्टानाहरू वेभली प्लेसेसहरू त्यस्तो हेर्थेँ अनि त्यहाँको साउन्ड ट्र्याक आई ह्याड अ होल यो ब्याग टिफिन बट्टा वाटर बट्टा त्यो सब त्यसको सेट थियो क्या मसँग हाई स्कुल म्युजिकलको म त्यस्तो सुनेर हुन्थेँ अनि बिचमा चाहिँ इन्डियन गीतहरू पनि सुनाउँथेँ बिकज त्यसको पनि इन्फ्लुएन्स थियो नि त नेपालमा यत्तिकै नै छ अनि त्यसपछि बट ठ्याक्क 9 पछि चाहिँ आई फिल लाइक आई स्टार्टेड ह्याभिङ माई ओन हुन्छ नि ओरिजिनल म्युजिक टेस्ट आई स्टार्टेड लिसनिङ टु ट्रोय सिभानको एउटा ठ्याक्क त्यो बेला ब्लू नेबरहुड भन्ने इपी आएको थियो अनि टोरी केलीको एउटा इपी कि सिङ्गलहरू चल्दा थियो तर जस्ट टोरी केली सुन्थेँ अनि त्यसपछि आई स्टार्टेड त्यस्तै हल्का नट सो मेन स्ट्रिम बट रियली अमेजिङ आर्टिस्टहरू सुन्न थालेँ अनि त्यसपछि मलाई तर मेन स्ट्रिम गीतहरू पनि एकदम मनपर्छ कि खासमा लाइक आई एम अ भेरी बिग पप फ्यान हुन्छ नि अनि त्यो मेन स्ट्रिम नभएको मान्छेहरूको पनि इफ दे हेभ अ पप एलिमेन्ट समथिङ भेरी पप रक अर समथिङ पंकी त्यस्तो चाहिँ मनपर्छ कि मलाई इन्डी भाइब्सवाला
बच्चा बेलामा डिड यु लाइक अल्सो वाच डोरेमोन अनि दोज इन्डियन कार्टुन्स हेर्नु भ्याए
सबै हेऱ्यो
बिकज हाम्रोमा चाहिँ कस्तो भएछ नि आई अल्सो ह्याड टेस्ट होइन तर फर द लङ्गेस्ट टाइम लाइक 9-10 मा वाइट वास के पुरै टु पोइन्ट वर एभ्रिथिङ लाइक त्यो इन्डियन सङ्ग्सहरू पनि खासै सुन्दैन जस्ट लाइक पप तिमीले भने जस्तै बट द्याट वाज हाम्रो सर्कलको एउटा ऊ क्या सो सबै त्यही सुन्ने सबै त्यही भयो तर पछि आफ्टर मेबी 12 मेबी पहिला इन्डियन सङ्ग्सहरू सुन्नु थाल्यो तर पहिला एकदम लता मङ्गेशकर त्यो बेलाको होइन ओल्ड स्कुल अनि सो आई हेभ डिफ्रेन्ट जनर डिफ्रेन्ट मुडमा डिफ्रेन्ट जनर्सहरू सुन्न सो हाउ डिफ्रेन्ट इज फर यु द्याट
मलाई नि आई डोन्ट म कहिले पनि म ठ्याक्क यस्तो मात्रै गर्छु म एजी मात्रै यस्तो मात्रै छ मलाई हुँदैन त्यस्तो चाहिँ मलाई आई वान्ट टु टेक इन एभ्रिथिङ आई वान्ट लिसन टु एभ्रिथिङ आई वान्ट टु नो अबाउट एभ्रिथिङ मलाई पहिला चाहिँ आई फिल लाइक आई हेभ सम इस्युज भन एकदम धेरै कुरा सबै एकचोटि भएको बेला चाहिँ म हुन्छ कि एकदमै भित्रैबाट हुन्छ नि कस्तो त्यो झिजो लाएर आउँछ क्या अनि त्यही भएर पहिलातिर आई कुडन्ट लिसन टु ज्याज म्युजिक बिकज लाइक कति धेरै एलिमेन्ट्सहरू प्ले हुन्थ्यो नि त आजकल चाहिँ आइम ट्राइङ टु गेट इन टु द्याट एन्ड आई हेभ गटन इन टु इट पहिलाभन्दा लाइक लास्ट 2 इयर्समा चाहिँ अनि त्यसपछि एकदम हेभी मेटल पनि म कस्तो अप्ठ्यारो हुन्छ कि सुन्नलाई बिकज कति धेरै त्यो इट्स सो लाउड एभ्रिथिङ इज ह्यापनिङ एट द सेम टाइम अनि मेरो पनि खासमा तर 9-10 मा साथीहरू वी ओन्ली लिसन टु पप आर्टिस्टहरू खासमा अनि अब हिन्दी यताउता त बिकज मेन स्ट्रिम मिडियामा बजिरहेको हुन्छ नि त त्यसरी सुनिन्थ्यो अनि म 2जना साथी थियो वी वर लाइक बिग बिलिभर्सहरू जस्टिन बिबर फ्यान हामी त्यही भएर साथी भएको खासमा बिकज वी वर जस्ट लाइक जस्टिन बिबर यस अनि त्यहीबाट स्प्रेड आउट हुँदा आफै बिस्तारै सिक्दो रहेछ लाइक के सिक्ने भन्दा नि अब आफै थाहा हुँदो रहेछ कि अब बिस्तारै आउँदो रहेछ रेकमेन्डेड इटहरूमा आउनु थाल्यो नयाँ त्यो ब्रान्च आउट हुन थाल्यो आफ्नो इन्ट्रेस्टहरू पनि म्युजिक रिगार्डिङ पनि अनि त्यसपछि नो तर बच्चा हुँदा त अब के अब कसरी सुन्ने आजकलको बच्चाहरू बच्चैदेखि एजी हुन्छ त हामीलाई त
वी टुक टाइम भनौँ न टिकटक त्यस्तो थिएन प्रमिनेन्ट थिएन हाम्रो त अझै म्युजिकली थियो हाम्रो बेलामा त अझै आई थिङ्क
म्युजिकली चाहिँ लाइफमा चलायो तर वाइन चाहिँ चलाउँथ्यो
वाइन चाहिँ हो आई थिङ्क एउटा मेरो लागि चाहिँ कस्तो भने इच जनर इच खालको एउटा आर्टिस्ट इज मेरो स्टोरी लाइन जस्तै अब लेट्स सपोज 9-10 को स्टोरी लाइनको एउटा पार्ट के सो अनि त्यो सुन्यो भने ल यार यो स्टोरी याद आउँछ त्यो स्टोरी याद आउँछ द्याट्स हाउ आई कनेक्ट विथ सङ्ग्सहरू फर यु वाज इट सिमिलर
खासमा मेरो 10 मा चाहिँ इट वाज बिटिएस फर मी म ठ्याक्क 14 वर्ष थियो 10 मा हुँदाखेरि अनि ठ्याक्क बिटिएसको एउटा गीत सुन्न थाले थियो टोप हो कि आई निड यु भन्ने अनि के भने अहिले पनि आई फिल लाइक दे हेभ अ भेरी गुड आई फर वाट टु लाइक राइट वाट टु स्पिक अबाउट अनि बिकज त्यो बेला चाहिँ एकदमै अन्डरग्राउन्ड थियो कि उनीहरू खासमा अनि त्यो बेला अर्को पपुलर ब्यान्ड भन्ने चाहिँ एक्सो भन्ने थियो एन्ड सो आई युज टु लाइक मैले त्यो ठ्याक्क 10 क्लास सोच्ने बेला चाहिँ ठ्याक्क त्यो बच्चा हुँदा हुन्छ नि एउटा नयाँ अब्सेसन भेटेको आउँछ कि अनि बिटिएसको मेरो फेभरेट मेम्बर जङ्कुकले चाहिँ ठ्याक्क ट्रोय सिभानको गीत कभर गरेको थियो द्याट वाज लाइक सो मोन्युमेन्टल फर मी हुन्छ नि दुइटा वर्ल्डहरू क्लास भएको जस्तो अनि त्यो पछि आई थिङ्क 11 मा चाहिँ सबजना मेरो मैले चिनेको के पप मनपर्ने साथीहरू एक्सोलहरू थियो कि उनीहरूलाई मैले सब बिटिएस आर्मीमा चेन्ज गरेँ अनि ठ्याक्क बिटिएसको ब्रेक थ्रु भयो बिलबोर्ड वार्सदेखि was like, everybody was talking shit about me. Like, the K-pop fan. BTS BTS and then next year they're blowing up. It was like, this the moment. I feel like your fan culture, it's very essential for having fun. It brings so much drama and joy to your life. त्यो भयो अरु गीतहरु अरु आर्टिस्टहरु को छ 11 12 मा सुन्ने त आई थिंक अरु त त्यो पप आर्टिस्टहरु सुन्थ्यो आई लिसन टु अ लट अफ क्लियर हो अनि त्यो बेला मिट्स्की अनि त्यहाँबाट चाहिँ ठ्याक्क मैले सुरु गर्न थाले थिए मेरो साथले चाहिँ सिक्रेट्स आफ्टर सेक्स एकदम सुन्थ्यो मैले पनि सुन्न हुन्थ्यो तर उसले चाहिँ मलाई लाइक उनीहरुको फुल डिस्कोग्राफी सिकाथ्यो ठ्याक्क 11 तिर अनि 12 मा चाहिँ आई फिल लाइक आई ब्रान्च्ड आउट इभन मोर
मेरोलाई चाहिँ अब तिमी BTS को कुरा गरे नि त इन इट्स अफ वाज आई नेभर हेटेड हुन्छ नि K-pop फ्यान्स तर कहाँ प्रब्लम देख्यो भने चाहिँ when you put somebody in यस्तो खालको पेडिस्टल हैन that they're the everything like bro तिम्रो डे टु डे लाइफमै हुन्छ नि तिमी उन छैन so why are you keeping it on a such a pedestal जस्तो भयो के त्यो ठीक छ म पर आर्टिस्ट सुन्छु त्यतिको राख्ने आई रेस्पेक्ट देम तर once you have that pedestal oh यार उसको त हेर्नुपर्छ अनि त्यसै उसलाई नि मान्नुपर्छ गॉड like I'm like chill bro chill जस्तो हुँदाले अनि तिमीले have you ever के भन्छ got inspiration from rom-coms because I think you like K-dramas
I mean yeah I do write the thing is मेरो inspiration मेरो writing भनेको मैले लेखेको गीतहरु हजारवटा छ so every time I get an inspiration I write यो मैले तिमीलाई हिजो टेक्स्टमै भनेको थिए हुन चाहिँ हामी पनि मैले writing practice को बेला लेखे हो के म युजुअली प्र्याक्टिसको लागि गीत लेख्छु अनि किनभने when there's a time when somebody's like let's collaborate let's sit in this room let's start writing I can like त्यो head in गरेर I can write हुन्छ नि without having to think too much like धेरै अल्झिनु भन्दा त्यही भएर म प्र्याक्टिस गरेर आउँछु घरमा every fucking पहिला त कति लेख्थे every day एउटा गीत लेख्नु पर्थ्यो के मलाई चाहिँ अनि त्यो पनि मैले ठ्याक्क ला ला ल्यान्ड हेरेर सकेको थिएँ अनि that was also inspired by another K-pop song which is called Love Scenario भन्ने छ आइकनको अनि के भन्छ मैले ला ला ल्यान्ड अगाडि हेरेको थिएँ अनि कस्तो that was a very good movie नि त अनि I did not know how to write about it तर ठ्याक्क मैले त्यो इन्टरभ्यू देखेको थिएँ कि त्यहाँको आर्टिस्टको he said that he watched that movie and he wrote this song and I listened to that song it's a completely different vibes wala song but then I was like that sounds like Kitako POV let me write from a Kitiko POV that's what she say I took out a Daniel Caesar type beat and I started writing
it's interesting because म त हैन I listen to हामी जहिले पनि राति सुत्दाखेरि and just like म फुल भाइमा गरेर थिएँ पछि त लाला ल्यान्डको स्टोरी भन्छु म त ल एकदिन त I was like okay but at the same time a lot of artists that I've talked to त्यस्तै गर्दो रहेछ कि they have their own के भन्छ life उनीहरूको दिमागमा and then they just portray it in their because बिजन हो कि याबेसले भनेको that अब त्यस्तो जे लाइफमा भयो त्यो लेख्न थाल्यो भने त 2-3 वर्षको एउटा गीत मात्रै निस्किन्छ टाइप हुन्छ नि त सो आई थिङ्क it was pretty interesting एउटा एक्चुअली प्रनिशा एकचोटि कभर निकाल्नु न मलाई त्यो कभर चाहिँ इन्ट्रेस्टिङ लागेको थियो कि तिम्रो हामीको अनि I just wanted to know what headspace you were in हैन त्यति बेला because I think that's one of the most seen covers तिम्रो covers sorry live
watching that one it's so cringe
because I think that's my genuinely हुन्छ नि you're feeling a visceral feeling जस्तो लाग्यो
yeah it was because
play गरौँ न अल्टुलो अलिकति
म खासमा यही पोइन्टबाट I was already like oh my god I'm gonna cry म यस्तो कन्ट्रोल गर्न खोजिरहेको छु कि यही पोइन्टबाट हुन्छ नि म यो यस्तो कन्ट्रोल हान्दा थियो यो बेला सेकेन्ड भर्समा I was like this is too much for me
what was the emotion while you were singing this
song was just relatable because like I said I didn't write it for myself So त्यो बेला when I was writing it, it was like, although it's not my story, it might be somebody else's story हुन्छ नि, because it was त्यो सेबको उनीहरूको नाम नि बिर्सेँ, but it was their story and it can be somebody else's story and it's something that's sweet. It's like a parting gift जस्तो गीत हो नि त यो त. अनि that's how I wrote it. I mean, I never paid attention to the lyrics so much पछि हुन्छ नि. अनि यो बेला गाउने बेला चाहिँ म अलरेडी के एङ्सियस थिएँ कि मैले लाइभहरू धेरै गरेको थिएन अनि everybody's eyes are on you अनि I'm listening to the lyrics, I'm like, oh my god, this is actually sad. त्यो बेलादेखि रुन खोजी लाइक रोकिरहेको थिएँ. यो बेला चाहिँ I just completely broke down.
And you have your moment and everybody's cheering up. Like, how did you feel when everybody was like so supportive and saying, "Corner, what's our Daves?" Who your part just like?
They're so sweet. Like bunch of girls sitting in Sunny before me.
Friends, they pause goes in.
अनि त्यही त म अनि मलाई लागिरहेको थियो म रुन्छु तर मैले अगाडि त कन्ट्रोल गरिरहेको थिएँ नि त. I thought I would control it. पछिसम्म I couldn't. And it was so embarrassing for me. म आफूले चिन्ने मान्छेहरूको अगाडि पनि रुन मन लाग्दैन कि मलाई. Because I feel like crying is such a personal thing. At least for me. Because I always like to त्यो आफ्नो त्यो नराम्रो इमोसन्सहरू निकाल्न चाहिँ मन लाग्छ तर I want to do it in my own safe space नि त. अनि everybody's अनि त्यो रोइरहेको बेला अलरेडी मान्छे आफूलाई कस्तो भइरहेछ होइन, इम्बेरेस्ड पनि छु, लाइक कस्तो अनकम्फर्टेबल पनि भइरहेछ, क्रिन्ज पनि भइरहेछ. अनि एभ्रिबडी लाइक यु क्यान डु इट. आई वाज सो थ्याङ्कफुल द्याट दे वर लाइक नट लाइक ओ यो त रोयो जस्तो भएको भनेको भए त दे वुड बी अ
different story. So I think a lot of people were cheering up because they saw you were feeling the song होइन. अनि मैले ठ्याक्कै हेरेँ एन्ड मैले एउटा तिम्रै पडकास्टमै सुनेको थिएँ that you don't really play an instrument but it's all humming for you. Is that true?
like it just build up like that.
Oh shit. So is it because like a lot of people don't know yo भने के हो, Charlie Puth जस्तो त छैन होला सबैजना.
And त्यो त pitch perfect. This is just making a melody. It's just like के भन्ने अब तिमीले एउटा तरिकाले म्याथ सल्भ गरिरहेछ, तिमीले त्यसमा हल्का सजिलो. I don't know.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean. But creative people are not good at math.
I'm not. I got a 2 out of 20. 9th class.
So interesting. Like, so how do you communicate with producers and people you want to work with?
Yeah, no, that's the hard part because सबजनाले बुझ्न गाह्रो हुन्छ because it's so I don't know, random भन्दा पनि कस्तो not त्यो के भन्छ strategy पनि हैन के, त्यो structural हुँदैन नि त. I'm like, this is how I feel and I hum something. Hello. But usually चाहिँ म हमहरू मात्रै भन्दा नि after I make a whole arrangement compose गरेर यो structure त्यो बनाएर गीत whole बनाएपछि मात्र I send it to somebody. But पछाडि चाहिँ I like to keep like a beat कुन टाइम त्यो टाइम उसमा छ. So 3/6 छ कि 4/4 छ कि त्यस्तोमा पठाउँदाखेरि चाहिँ त्यही vibe हेरेर they can like I just communicate what the song is trying to portray. I feel like because I write the whole song, there's already a melody, there's always already a acapella, a full version, and त्यसमा हामीले add in मात्र गर्नुपर्ने हो नि त. So त्यस्तो गाह्रो चाहिँ हुँदैन तर it's hard for me to convey what I want.
In terms of learning about, let's suppose, the behind the technical stuff about music, how hard was it? Was it like natural?
Technical stuff, yeah, that is, I still have to, I feel like music or any craft हुन्छ नि तिमीले कहिले पनि सिकेर भ्याउँदैन के. You will spend your entire life learning that craft. You have to if you want to. I learn every day and I feel like I'm still lacking. अनि even if I'm better at this one thing that I'm learning अहिले त्यो सकेपछि I'll feel like I'm lacking in some other part. So learning is a very lengthy process, I feel like. तर rewarding पनि हुन्छ.
Do you ever feel like as a musician you kind of slack off sometimes?
Yeah, I do. But त्यो चाहिँ usually utyo parama as in like I've been wanting to learn an instrument for ages and I still haven't.
Procrastination.
कस्तो म चाहिँ I don't know, I feel like as a person चाहिँ म if I'm not good at something, as soon as I start doing it, I just get so offended. So म बच्चा हुँदा when I just started singing, म गाउने बित्तिकै everybody was like, you're good at this, Nita. I started doing art, everybody's like, you're good at this. So I kept those hobbies and refined them. But मैले के सिक्न खोजेको थिएँ, I just couldn't, fingers moving नहुने के. You need so much हुन्छ नि.
Effort.
अनि I see मैले मसँगै गरेको मान्छे चाहिँ मभन्दा बेटर गरिरहेछ. I think this is not meant for me. जस्तो गरेर छोडिदिने त्यसपछि. And I want to get that out of my system and be like, यो गर्नुपर्छ भनेपछि गर्नुपर्छ, so म गर्छु. त्यो momentum चाहिँ मलाई चाहिरहेछ.
So while you were doing your, let's suppose, bachelors, was it hard for you to like balance it?
No.
Or were you like, more music mathing or rest bachelors is just like a side quest that I'm doing types?
No. I studied IT. मैले खासमा चाहिँ I studied IT because
Mom,
I
Dad?
didn't want to study your doctor field because I hate the smell of hospitals हुन्छ नि, the chemicals. म त्यही भएर लाइफमा म बिरामी नै हुँदैन कि म हस्पिटल जानु नपरोस् भनेर. Evil eye. अनि I didn't want to do that. And I'm like Googling which job pays the most.
Mine just right.
Computer science major. I'm like, first month I was doing like पढाइरहेको म कोडर पुरै दिइरहेको छु. अनि ठ्याक्क फर्स्ट मन्थ सक्यो अनि फर्स्ट सेम सक्यो बल्ल बल्ल. अनि खतरा मार्क्स ल्याएँ मैले, सबमा 100मा 70-80 ल्याइरहेको छु होइन. कोभिडमा छोड्दै मैले ठ्याक्क. त्यसपछि त अब स्ल्याक गर्ने बानी नै भयो नि त. घरमै बसेर चाहिँ म किन पढ्ने जस्तो हुने. अनि त्यसपछि ठ्याक्क एक्जाम भन्दा आई मिन असाइनमेन्ट सबमिट गर्नुभन्दा 2 दिन अगाडि फुल कोर्स पढेर त्यही बेला सब गरेर पठाइदिने. अनि भोलि फेरि केही छैन दिमागमा, अब गर्नु त गरे आफै गरे हो. तर त्यस्तै त्यसरी गरियो.
But you somehow got through it.
I did because अब त्यही एक दिन अगाडि सब पढ्यो सब सकायो अनि नेक्स्ट दिन फेरि भुलेँ.
But
I didn't get anything out of it. हुन्छ नि, I did my job but I didn't get anything out of it. And it's my fault. तर
So when you were going through like your IT and stuff, and then when you have friends related with, did you ever felt lost in terms of, because you're doing music completely different than what computer science major is, I know. So sometimes ma pani testy huncha. When I talk to people in computer science field, when you're after achievements okay, they're like huncha ni unharule they're phodiरहेछ hack गरिरहेछ websites haru. I'm like, bro, I'm just editing, bro. भोलि कहिले video आउँछ types हुन्छ नि. त्यस्तो कहिले lost feel भएको छ उनीहरुको achievements देखेर?
Because I actually didn't have much friends. I usually I only stick to 1-2 people in a classroom. And I don't want a lot of friends. I feel like responsibility even teti body bardcha is with more friends. I went there and I feel like if you are into this, whatever you're studying, that's good. I know. Khatra काम गरेर हुन्छ. So many of my classmates are कता बाहिर बर्लिन सर्लिन काका पुगिसक्यो कोट सुट गरेर. कति मान्छेहरू यहाँ खतरा काम पाइसक्यो. अनि I feel like it's them. तर म मिल्ने साथी एकजना मात्र थियो, मदाशा भन्ने. I mean very close. And she was not into computer science. उसले पनि त्यसरी पढाएको. So you're like, what is happening?
So why did you study? Because Nepal man say, how did you like Nepal man Basantha types?
So yeah, blues singer when I was going to do the EP. I was already planning on going to Australia. किनभने मेरो oh my god, so annoying. मेरो साथी र म SATs लिइरहेको थिएँ कि and we were studying for the SATs. You know what she tells me? Like middle of the SATs पढेको एक दिन हामी पढेर बिहान पढेर फर्किरहेछ. She's like, "प्रश्न तँलाई एउटा कुरा भन्छु नरिसा ल" भने I'm like, म तिमीसँग कहिले रिसा टम्मी टम्मी. And she told me मेरो DV लाग्यो. She said उसको DV लाग्यो. Like, you don't even need this. I was so offended. I was like, I'm not going to America. Bye.
Wait, you said
के हुन्छ SATs पढिरहेछ कि ठ्याक्क 12 सकेपछि टिभी लाग्छ मान्छेको. उसको ममको लागेको त्यही पनि सेम थिङ.
Yeah, मरेमा. And then Australia कि America? Because Australia, I don't think you need to do SATs.
म अमेरिका जान लाग्थेँ अनि उसले गर्दा म अस्ट्रेलिया जान लाग्थेँ. Wow, lucky people.
Were you like, let's suppose, were you sold on the idea that, because mere life and I was sold on the American dream kind of stuff, okay?
Oh, you know, I knew about America being America. Not our parents America. Our mom dad go America चाहिँ अर्कै दुनियाँमा छ. When you try to tell them America this is छैन, they're like number one country of the fucking world. That is America.
त्यहाँ रेसिजम हुन्छ कसरी के गर्छौ के गरेर खान्छ तिनीहरुलाई टाइप्स के उनीहरु चाहिँ.
No, मेरो mom they're like number one country of the world, the USA.
They wanted you to go or you wanted to go खासमा चाहिँ.
म बच्चा हुँदा चाहिँ I wanted to go because money slightly हैन money whitewash थिए तर I wouldn't act like त्यसरी एक्ट चाहिँ गर्थेन म. तर मेरो दिमागमा चाहिँ I had this goal के म ठ्याक्क 12 सक्छु म US जान्छु. Cut out every person like bye Nepal. I don't want.
त्यसले टाढा टाढा सङ लेख्यो.
Yeah. Every day my life happens. I'm like so much. मैले हुन चाहिँ तर
पछि गएर चाहिँ you didn't actually want to go to बाहिर.
हैन I did for the longest time. झन् त्यो कोभिड भएको बेला everybody त्यो हेर्दैछु US अस्ट्रेलियामा छ मान्छेहरू यहाँ मान्छे पढ्न के पढाए जस्तो भइरहेछ. अनि अझै अस्ट्रेलिया ट्राई गरिरहेको थिएँ खासमा. अनि त्यो बेला पनि खासमा त मैले अब त्यही नै हो नि त वाट पेज द मोस्ट. अनि त्यहाँ नि आइटी नै पढ्न गइरहेको थिएँ खासमा. आइटी बट गेम डेभलपमेन्ट बिकज द्याट वुड बी मोर अप माई एली अनि मोर क्रिएटिभ. अनि त्यसपछि ब्लुजसँग काम गर्न थालेँ. युज लाइक यु नो यु हेभ लट अफ पोटेन्सियल. अब यता एकछिन बसेर तिमी हल्का बिल्ड गर्नु मन छ भने तिमीले गर्दा हुन्छ. अहिले गएर उता बिकज बाहिर बस्नु सजिलो त कुरा होइन नि त. यहाँबाट हेरेर माई गड विदेशमा छ भनेर त्यहाँ बसेर कति दुःख गरेर आफूलाई पाल्नु यतापट्टि पैसा पठाउनु त्यो उनीहरूलाई थाहा छ नि त. लाइक यहाँ तिमीले बढी मम ड्याडसँग बसेर हुन्छ नि आफू पढेर यु गेट मोर टाइम टु इन्डल्ज इन म्युजिक. सो I was like, you know what, I'm sold. I'm not going anymore. And पछि I regretted it, but at the same time I didn't because कस्तो अब बच्चा हुँदा त्यो I think it's त्यो media play हुन्छ नि everywhere outside Nepal is amazing. Nepal is not good enough. त्यो बच्चा हुँदा झन् त्यो स्कुल जाने आउने बाइक हामी के गर्थेन नि त. So you did not know that this place is as homely as it can get. अनि अहिले चाहिँ it's been so कस्तो आनन्द हुन्छ नेपाल बस्न. I feel like बाहिर गएर I would not have that
exposure. So looking back at those 3 years, bachelors, 4 years, do you think it was worth it?
I feel like not for me personally, but every other person भने त मैले मान्छेहरू मेरो क्लासको मान्छेहरू कहाँ पुगिसक्यो. It was supposed to be worth it, but I didn't like. It's my fault. खासमा
No,
चाहिँ
worth it in a sense कस्तो भन्दाखेरि not just the degree itself but like त्यो 4 वर्ष नेपालमै बसेर because you had this अहिलेसम्म होइन because त्यसले गर्दा नि साथीहरू build up भयो you had a career नि त
I think it was worth it. Life flows how it flows, man. Like म यहाँ नबसेको भए बाहिर झन् खतरा भएको भए के थाहा But I will say that it was a very learning experience for me and it was worth it. I got to know a lot of people. I got to get involved in a lot of processes that म पहिला थिएन अनि यहाँ भए पनि बाहिर भए नि just I got to experience a lot of things. I feel like that in itself makes it worth it.
मेरो लागि चाहिँ the American dream was so sold because of the Netflix movies and shows I saw होइन it's like NYU देखाएको छ Harvard देखाएको छ exactly they're like Kelly Wakasa भन्ने मान्छे छ he shows his NYU नि university life I was like I want this
yeah exactly
but apparently life didn't turn out that way type के because it was so glamorized होइन अनि FOMO एउटा पनि थियो कि सबैजना गयो होइन अनि त्यस आफूलाई त जस्तो भयो कि and because they were तिनीहरूको लाइफ हेर्न मलाई I also to a point I got accepted to a university but couldn't go okay because of the visa thing and stuff I was like John fuck तर looking back I think अब के गर्न सकिन्छ you gotta do best what you gotta do types भयो मलाई चाहिँ पछि गएर and then for you तिम्रो यो सहर भन्ने गीत चाहिँ was it the first hit
yeah it was the first hit
before that कतिवटा songs निकालिसकेको थियो
त्यो भन्दा अगाडि 5 the first EP was called 19 I feel like the EP was very experimental very nice I still listen to the songs because कस्तो timeless feel हुन्छ के मलाई चाहिँ because त्यो गीतहरुमा चाहिँ I said what I wanted to say अनि this अब मैले when I look back at my 17-year-old self it resonates completely like perfectly हुन्छ नि अनि त्यही भएर I like those songs a lot अनि I feel like if you're into हल्का R&B हल्का something experimental R&B हरु मन पर्छ भने चाहिँ you should listen to 19 it has a lot of दुईटा गीत चाहिँ complete topic about mental health and how I felt त्यो बेला अनि अरु दुईटा song चाहिँ one is called Ritu which is a very मैले say poem पाराले गीत लेखेको छु नेपाली अनि अर्को चाहिँ Ghost भन्ने which I wrote about see everything cannot be like real life के त्यो गीत चाहिँ मैले what if I was a girl who was killed by her cheating ex-boyfriend त्यो वाला POV बाट लेखेको because it's fun to write so that's what the EP was त्यसपछि I released a song called Don't Have To okay हैन यो सहर निकाले अनि बल्ल Don't Have To निकाले I think that was my 5th song or something
अनि for let's suppose the language तिम्रो लागि चाहिँ how difficult was it to like म नेपालीमा लेख्छु कि त म इङ्ग्लिशमा लेख्छु was that a question
हैन because since I started here नि त so I wanted to do Nepali more किनभने मलाई सजिलो चाहिँ इङ्ग्लिशमै आउँछ
how difficult is Nepali as a subject for you
subject wise त easy नै थियो I think language subjectsहरु चाहिँ easy नै हुन्छ because पढेर गर्न पाउँछ नि त यहाँ चाहिँ you have to bring something out of you अनि त्यो अब similes-हरु metaphors-हरु लेख्न चाहिँ गाह्रो हुन्छ के unlike English गीतहरु which I'm very well acquainted with हुन्छ नि I know like यति धेरै metaphor-हरु मलाई लेख्ने बेलामा आफै आउँछ नेपालीमा चाहिँ हल्का गाह्रो हुन्छ so मैले आजकल चाहिँ उपन्यासहरु पढ्न थालेछु
उपन्यास चाहिँ के उपन्यास
novels
I feel dumb now my Nepali is so bad I can't like
see, my Nepali was bad that's why I said उपन्यास too
my so bad तिमीले मलाई ठ्याक्कै एउटा के एक प्याराग्राफलाई पढौ भने नि I can't get नेपाली त्यस्तो ब्याड छ मेरो
हो म पनि हल्का लट पढेर पढ्छु तर पनि अब हल्का युज टु त हुनु पर्यो नि त त्यही भएर I set my mind म पढ्छु अनि म यहाँबाट सिक्छु
अनि यो वर्ड्सहरु निकाल्न कतिको गाह्रो भयो इन टर्म्स अफ लेख्ने यो सहर हामी
सजिलै थियो हामीमा चाहिँ मैले ठ्याक्क हामी पढ्नु लेख्नुभन्दा अगाडि पल्पसा क्याफे पढेको थिएँ अनि ठ्याक्क मुस्कानले वाला त्यो चाहिँ पल्पसा क्याफेको एउटा शिशिरको फुलहरूले उनीहरू दुईजना भिजिसकेका थिए भनेर थिएँ अनि आई अन्डरलाइन इट अनि त्यसपछि मलाई याद आएको थियो ओ इट्स अ भेरी गुड वे टु पुट समथिङ हुन्छ नि भिजेको भने कम्प्लिटली ड्रेन्च्ड हुन्छ नि फुल अफ इट हो नि त द्याट्स अ भेरी गुड वे टु पुट समथिङ द वर्ड्स इन भनेर अनि मैले त्यो चाहिँ यहाँ राखेको थिएँ
तिमीले यसो हेर्दाखेरि तिम्रो होराइजनमा होइन what are the things that actually inspire the world you build to write your songs?
I feel like it's actually mostly art. Art inspires me to create more art. Cinema, music, songs, and just like paintings, even poems, novels. That there's also this. I don't know some amounts, but there's this feeling as a human to crave for love. You do crave for something, love, acceptance, not just romantic love. From your friends, you want to feel included. Because you're just a person. Humans are built on a community. I cannot be like, society, even if you make friends, that is a society in itself. It is a community. And त्यस्तो कुराहरू हुन्छ मलाई something that I like thinking about when people are like so much about love romance. It's not just about love romance, it's about how human you are हुन्छ नि त्यो कुरा छ अरू चाहिँ त्यो हल्का mental illness अरू अब I would like to write about politics but I don't want to go to jail. So, I will not be doing that. I might हल्का lenient
metaphorically गर्न सक्यो भने चाहिँ त्यसरी चाहिँ I think Elements has done it एकदम राम्रोसित in terms of showing.
Elements, they have very good vocab नेपालीमा.
I think Ishan Dai is a lawyer. I think.
He's a lawyer.
I was like, what the fuck? What boy? I think that's why.
He said he writes with his dad as well.
Oh.
So I feel like that's a good. मलाई पनि मेरो ठुलो मामु, she's a writer. She's written novels, stories, poems before. But I'm like, and she's been like, let me help you. I'm like, but what are we gonna write about together?
तिमीलाई एक्लै लेख्दाखेरि कतिको how is your writing process?
एक्लै लेख्दाखेरि मलाई त्यही स्टोरी लाइन चाहिन्छ एउटा दिमागमा अनि रियल लाइफ भन्दा नि स्टोरी लाइन वाला पाराले लेखे पनि why it's not different for me is when it's in my head, when I'm playing it, I am there just लाग्छ कि मलाई I am experiencing those things right as we speak जस्तो हुन्छ कि दिमागमा चाहिँ अनि like I get very empathetic and stuff when I like see movies and stuff and I put myself त्यही अरूको shoesमा के and त्यही भएर it's easier to write it because I feel like I am living that moment अनि so त्यसरी नै अब सुरु गर्यो sometimes words just flow out हुन्छ नि लेखे हुन्छ कहिले कहिले चाहिँ it's not that easy. It depends on how much you're feeling at the moment. I feel.
Do you ever feel like Timi, when you're looking at the world and you're with people, sometimes you look the world differently than other people, and because I think you look a bit deeply or base level so maybe you look at a deeper level because you write it once you write it you have that practice and only deep level everybody is like shocked when I write poems so मैले कुरा गर्दाखेरि for them it's a bit deep and they're like म त base level मा सोचिरहेको थिएँ टाइप्स हुन्छ कि त्यस्तो भएको छ कहिले
I feel like and it sometimes it feels आफूलाई चाहिँ it's like कस्तो त्यो emo हुन्छ नि you see that I see that but different किनभने म हेरेर हुन्छ यो कस्तो राम्रो हेर न भनेर हुन्छ something like a certain way sunlight hits something and I'm like losing my mind हैन के भयो त लाइफमा देखाएको छैन जस्तो I'm losing my mind जस्तो हुन्छ नि त तर त्यही त कस्तो कहिले कहिले चाहिँ के आफ्टर लाग्छ कि feels like I'm doing too much
true अस्ति पनि मलाई एकजना साथीले पिलग्रिम्स लगाएको थियो कि लाइक त्यो बुक सप म माइन्ड ब्लोन जिन्दगीमा देखाएको छैन यस्तो सप्सहरू हेरी पोटरको हुन्छ नि त्यो म्याजिक वर्ल्डमा पुगे जस्तो लागेको थियो कि एकछिन त ल 3 तल्ला छ हेर्दाखेरि सानो होइन 4x4 फुटको स्क्वायर ऊ भन्थानेको भित्र चिर्छु त डिफ्रेन्ट वर्ल्ड म हरेक पाना हेर्दैछु हरेक यस्तो गर्दैछु अनि अर्को साथीलाई लगे ब्रो पनि त्यस्तै अमेज्ड हुन्छ भनेर उसले त बुकसप त हो यार बन्दिरा म त सेन्टी खाएर त्यस्तो भयो कि मलाई
I like architecture पनि so much हुन्छ नि when it's well done कस्तो भित्रबाट एक्साइटमेन्ट आउँछ नि त मलाई चाहिँ त्यस्तो हुन्छ आर्किटेक्चर कस्तो कसैले केही कुरा राम्रो बनाएको छ भने भित्रबाट एक्साइटमेन्ट आउँछ कि हेर्ने बेला हुन्छ नि अनि आनन्द लाग्छ अनि अरूले त्यो सेयर नगर्दाखेरि चाहिँ कस्तो हल्का
फाइभ म्याच भएन हुन्छ कि मलाई चाहिँ त्यस्तो
what isn't it nice कस्तो आफै कन्फ्युज हुन्छ तर I understand I guess respect your opinion.
While hanging out with musicians, has that helped you and carve out more music in terms of because they also might have something similar to you, you know, how they view their world, you know? Has that been easier?
I feel like त्यो भन्दा नि because मेरो दिमागमा चाहिँ I have this set design of how I do my work अनि how I write I take inspiration अनि उनीहरूबाट लाइक सानो कुराहरू सिकेर हुन्छ कि something that I might not notice until later हुन्छ नि ए मैले त यो मान्छे जसरी काम गरिरहेछ त्यस्तो सानो ह्याबिट्सहरू or the way that they work हुन्छ नि if I feel like म यो प्रोसेसमा मलाई यो कुरा चाहिँ उसले मैले भन्दा राम्रो गर्छ भनेपछि I try to like include that in my process like take away minds because you just have to improve I feel like ani the more I listen to what other people are making doing it inspires me sano bhaye pani यसरी गर्नु पर्दो रहेछ यसरी गर्नु पर्दो रहेछ it's a very learning curve is really big ani it excites me alka नयाँ कुरा सिक्यो तर I mean it's Ramro. Collaborating is a very good thing, I feel like. You learn more about what you do because it's in the same arena.
How was it working with Wangden on your recent song?
Wangden is very technical, meticulous, and ekdam flowy. Vibes, only vibes.
I want to see the music video because त्यसमा डिटेल्सहरू sounds like damn भइरहेको थियो कि म यसो एकचोटि प्ले गरिदिनु अहिले प्ले गर्नु अनि पछि त्यो अडियो निकालिदिनु मेबी
वाङदेन पनि इज लाइक त्यो त वाङदेन चाहिँ एज अ पर्सन हि इज भेरी होइन एज वेन हि वर्क्स हि निड्स थिङ्स टु बी पर्फेक्ट कि अनि त्यही भएर त्यहाँबाट पनि त्यस्तो कुराहरू सिकेँ हुन्छ नि हि हेज टु मेक थिङ्स ठ्याक्क यो चाहियो भनेपछि यो चाहियो किनभने म चाहिँ कतिचोटि लाइक छोडिदिइरहन्थ्यो कि एज इन
गर्नु
I didn't pay or I didn't push as much as I could. तर ऊ चाहिँ गर्छ कि and that's what I learned from him. अनि I was like यो कोल्याबमा पनि how do you want me to sing हुन्छ नि and he was like just do what you do I want to hear you like what you think हुन्छ नि मलाई यो सङमा तिमीबाट के चाहिएको छ भन्दा पनि तिमीलाई यो सङमा तिम्रो पार्टबाट के चाहिएको छ मलाई चाहिँ त्यो चाहिएको छ भनेको थियो इट्स लाइक very very chill environment that are also very
systematic
well positioned okay
he's very strategic in terms of usko planning or declare sabai thing and this while how did he pitch you the song
we Kasa he was pitching a few songs agadi pani ani later के थियो भनेपछि फ्राउनी ब्राउनी अभिजन के भयो थियो भनेपछि यस्तो गरौँ के भन्छ अरे एउटा गीत चाहिँ छ तर त्यहाँ जाऊँ हामी अभिजनलाई प्र्याङ्क हानिदिउँ न के भन्छ अरे उसले गीत बजाउँछ अनि मन परेन भनेर मुख बिगारे गर्दै नि तिमी भन्दै थियो म गएन अनि हामी त्यही गऱ्यौँ अनि त्यही गरेर थियो लाइक 2-3वटा बजायो अनि टाढा टाढा पनि त्यही थियो अनि त्यसपछि अनि म पुरै नाटक परिरहेको थिएँ अनि मन परेन कुनै मन परेन भन्दै थियो अनि तर हिटो मी यो गीत चाहिँ हो लाइक दिस इज व्हाट वी गोइङ फरवर्ड विथ एन्ड आई वाज लाइक ओके देन how कसरी यो स्ट्रक्चर के गर्ने हो त्यहाँबाट सुरु भयो.
What was the story behind Tadha Tadha in his head?
It was a song, just vibe. किनभने I feel like आजकल धेरै people just ask for हुन्छ नि, what is the deepness behind it? It's an Afrobeat song which you can dance to. Hello. Like, I feel like people forget that music is used for a lot of things. It's used to lighten the mood. It's used for dancing. It's used for something. I don't know. Music is very versatile. It's about going Tadha Tadha with your loved one and having fun. That's what it is about.
अलि उ गर्नु त ठ्याक्क प्ले गर्नु त. तिमीहरूको त्यो क्लोदिङ स्टाइल चाहिँ मलाई अति मन पर्यो के.
Stylist, Bomi.
यसको स्टोरी लाइन चाहिँ कसले लेखेको थियो?
Chinotios र Wangden.
Guys have पुरै the old money aesthetic type of vibe के.
Oh, that's what they wanted.
पुरै त्यो युरोपियन भाइब के इन द के भन्छ 80s 90s 1800s 1900s खालको.
Wanted a bit of Harley Quinn-esque vibes.
Wangden does it so casually के.
We wanted to make it fun के video पनि हुन्छ नि. It's not that serious. Even if we're looting a bank, it's not that serious. People want.
Is this Raj Bahadur Shah ko?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Yes.
This has been YouTube man saki त्यसैले.
Oh, this way.
Where's this place?
Godavari, obviously. कहाँ छ अरू जङ्गल काठमाडौँमा खिच्न. This is such a sweet part पनि. म चाहिँ योपालि थिएन योहरू पार्टमा चाहिँ.
यसमा स्माइल्सहरु पनि छ and there's different stories के त्यो बच्चाको पनि छ. It's such a fun video to watch.
त्यो फुचीको नाम रजनीकान्त थियो. कसम रजनीकान्त.
आया such a good music video.
यो चाहिँ I give full credit to Chinotios र Wangden, honestly.
यो लास्ट पनि हाँस उठ्दो थियो. So was this like अब तिम्रो upcoming music videos and stuff, have you त्यसमा पनि do you have any kind of inspirations from your current work?
Yeah, खासमा म music videos चाहिँ because I love visual storytelling, but I also feel like if it does not do what it's supposed to do, I'd rather keep it minimal. Yo sure pani it could be something very artistically challenging, tara I just kept it simple because masanga त्यो resources थिएन नि त मैले त्यस्तो बनाउनलाई. I feel like I want to do त्यस्तै हल्का मान्छेहरूले यो के लेखे गरेको, but to me I'm like yeah I like this is good. त्यस्तो खाली मलाई बनाउन मन छ. There are talks which I will not be मलाई चाहिँ हुनुभन्दा अगाडि बोल्नु मन लाग्दैन कि के भइसकेको भन्दा अगाडि नत्र त्यतिकै सुनाएको जस्तो भुल्या मात्र जस्तो हुन्छ नि त. So after it comes out I'll tell you.
So एउटा योभन्दा अगाडिको कुरा नि जाउँ न बादशाहको कुरा. How did that collab happen? How did you collab with Badshah?
Random, ekdamai random. I don't even know how he knew about me. The HAMI ko video, he sent me HAMI ko video. He's like, did you sing this on Instagram DMs?
Damn.
The list. I'm like, no, he didn't even say. He was just like, he just sent me the link of the song. I thought it was like a virus. I thought his account was hacked. So I was like, who's this? Is this account hacked? That's literally what I asked. First my reply, I'm like, you're sending me a link.
And then
he's like, no, this is not hacked. But did you sing that? Do you write your own music? त्यस्तो कुरा भएको थियो फर्स्टमा. I'm like, कस्तो कन्फ्युज कि आउट नोवेयरमा धरानमा छु है. त्यो ऊ खाइरहेको थियो, चटपटी खाइरहेको थियो धरानमा आफ्टर डुइङ द सो कि बिफोर द सो. चटपटी पेलेर बसिरहेको थिएँ म. के आउँछ यो मेसेज? आइम सो कन्फ्युज बिकज think about it, even if I was to collab with an Indian artist, on the top of my head, it would be somebody like Pratik Huad. I know. Badshah, my music, his music, have you heard the difference? I just thought it was like an appreciation DM. So I was like, oh, thank you so much about that. That happened in December last year. Last year ko, and त्यसपछि I got another text Jan अगाडितिर अनि Janको endतिर अनि Febतिर अनि Febमा यसो थियो like he sent me the song Feb हैन Janको endतिर होला याद नै छैन मलाई त अनि he was like do you want to do a song भनेर पठाएको थियो अनि I said yeah sure why not अनि the thing is, we were talking back and forth भइरहेको थियो तर एकदम ढिलो भइरहेको थियो नि त. So I was not sure about anything. I didn't say anything to anyone के. मेरो कसैलाई पनि थाहा थिएन, मलाई थाहा थियो होला. अनि त्यो बेला रेगन म अनि गराजमा काम गर्नुहुन्थ्यो पहिला सरोज दाई म र रेगन मात्रै थियो. हामीलाई मात्रै थाहा थियो कि त्यो बेलासम्म चाहिँ. अनि बिकज म भन्दै हिँड्ने भयो नि त अनि पछि केही भएन भने त अनि त्यही भएर झन् त्यो ग्यापहरू थियो. सो इज लाइक अनस्योर थियो नि त. अनि फेबभन्दा Janको लास्टतिर हिज लाइक आई सेन्ट यु दिस यसमा केही लेख्न सक्छौ भने भन्यो. मैले लेखेँ पठाएँ. हिज लाइक दिस इज भेरी नाइस के भन्छ अरे ओके किन रेकर्डेड कता रेकर्ड गर्न मिल्छ तिमीले भने. अनि मैले मिल्छ भनेर मैले पुरा नि गरिसकेको थिएँ. अनि त्यसपछि आई डिडन्ट गेट एनी लाइक टेक्स्ट त्यहाँबाट ब्याकै पाइनँ कि मैले. अनि त्यसपछि he put like a video on his Instagram with another female artist and I thought wait maybe this bot is taken tanai ma kasaiलाई भनेन. But take a December in a Feb 15th तिर he was like can you fly out tomorrow to Mumbai? I'm like what? You know what I said? Okay, I'll come with my mom. And my mom.
So he flew you out?
He flew us out. He arranged everything there. And Mara Mama go, hey, we stayed there. The thing was we were going to get there, record the thing, like work on it, record it, and we were gonna go like dinbari घुमेर अनि अर्को दिन फिर्ता आउन लागेको थियो खासमा. But we went अनि already त्यहाँ इमिग्रेसनमा लास्टै ल्याङ भयो कि बिकज एकदम इम्प्रम्प्टु थियो नि त. अनि उनीहरूलाई पनि थाहा छैन अब उनीहरू त इन्डिया नै भयो. लाइक बाहिर विदेशी जाने बेला चाहिँ यो ठ्याक्क कुन ठाउँमा बसेर कुन स्ट्रिटमा बसेर के थाहा छैन कि हामीलाई. इट्स जस्ट लाइक एभ्रिथिङ इज रेडी जस्ट गेट अन द प्लेन थियो नि त. अनि इन्फोनै थिएन जानै नदिएर तिमीहरू हरायो भने हामीले कहाँ गएर खोज्ने हुन्छ नि. अब उताको मान्छेहरूले तिमीहरू खोज्यो भने हामी कहाँबाट खोज्ने केही थाहा छैन किन आउनु पऱ्यो घरबाट सामान. सो स्ट्रेस्ड बिकज त्यहाँ त अब इन्डियाको नम्बर नभएसम्म इन्टरनेट नै कनेक्ट गर्न नपाउने नि त. न 3G चल्छ न इन्टरनेट चल्छ. कल गर्न नि मिल्दैन सिम कार्ड छैन इन्डियन होइन. तनाव भयो. अनि मेरो मम्मीले अर्को मान्छेसँग अर्को त्यहाँको त्योवाला इमिग्रेसन अफिसर चाहिँ डरलाग्दो थियो. एज इन लाइक हि वाज भेरी बसी. अनि अर्को चाहिँ हल्का बुझ्ने मान्छे थियो. अनि उसँग कुरा गर्यो ममले ल जानुहोस् के भन्छ अरे बाहिर पनि भेट्नु भएन भने चाहिँ लाइक टेल दि यताको मान्छेहरू लाइक हामी फोनहरू मिलाइदिन्छ नम्बर दिन्छु भन्ने भन्यो. we went outside, they were waiting for us, thank God. हामी गयो राति भइसक्यो थियो त्यसपछि त कति टाइम कुर्नु पर्यो नि त and next day सिधै भेट्यो यो सब अब म लाइक अब के एक्ट कस्तो एक्ट गर्ने कि गर्नु पनि like yeah I saw you on YouTube and I'm seeing you in real life हुन्छ नि मलाई त्यही त मलाई त्यो एक्साइटमेन्ट
Were you surprised?
कन्ट्रोल गर्न चाहिँ एकदम मजाले आउँछ कि I feel like यतिकै म त गयो सब भने के भन्छ so what are you thinking भने अनि I feel like we should rewrite the whole lyrics like change the melody अनि मैले so के भन्छ do you have something in mind भने अनि त्यो कुरा भयो we had मामु म ऊ अनि प्रड्युसर अनि रेकर्ड गर्ने मान्छे 5 जना थियो एउटै रुममा अनि इट्स भेरी नाइस ममको लागि दुवैजना ढोगिरहेछ खुट्टा ढोगिरहेछ मम
बादशाहले
चाहिँ नमस्ते गरेको थियो अर्को प्रड्युसर दाइ थियो उसले चाहिँ खुट्टा ढोगेर I was like what is happening
कल्चर सक यहाँ भइरहेछ
छोराले खुट्टा ढोगेछ नि त म त झन् बिकज we're here work wise हो नि त अनि त्यो वर्क वाइज भेट्ने बेला नि यस्तो भइरहेछ म त म कसको खुट्टा ढोगौँ भइरहेको गर्यो लाइक आंटी जी आपको कौन सा कफी चाहियो भन्छ मम यस्तो हिन्दी यस्तो बोल्ने मान्छे मम चाहिँ यस्तो लजाइरहेछ कि नबोलेर they trying to talk to her she's like she speaks हिन्दी किनभने बच्चादेखि सिरियल हेरेर आएको मान्छे होइन नबोल्दिरह अनि मलाई मसँग नेपालमा मात्र बोल्दैछ फेरि अनि त्यो भयो we started writing ठाउँको ठाउँ we wrote it.
How did you guys communicate? English?
English, Hindi.
How good is your Hindi?
अच्छा है बस उतना बुरा भी नहीं है it's like whatever जे सुन्यो त्यही सिक्यो त he would say something in Hindi I would reply in English usually चाहिँ अनि ऐसा कर सकती हो यताउता लाइक यस्तो यस्तो भनेमा चाहिँ yeah हाँ कर सकती हूँ इजी बिजी त्यस्तो लाइक यो सानो सानो टुक्का टुक्का के धेरै त किन बोल्ने हो र कस्तो त्यो वाइट वास्ट एक्सेन्ट आउँदो रहेछ हिन्दी बोल्नु खोज्दा नट इभन वाइट त्यस्तो भयो वी डिड इट लाइक इट वाज लाइक वर्क लगातार 3 घन्टा ब्रेन स्टर्म हान्यो गर्यो बनाए लेख्यो आई डिड नट नो कृष्ण डलर साइन ऊ चाहिँ छ भनेर आई डि नट नो किनभने म हिपहप यतिकै पनि धेरै सुन्दैन अनि डिएचएच भनेको देशी हिपहप रहेछ डि नट नो द्याट वाज त्यसपछि थाहा भयो अनि हि वाज ऊ चाहिँ एकदम अहिले मोन्युमेन्टल ऱ्यापर रहेछ कि समथिङ दे कम्पेयर हिम टु केन्ड्रिक लमार इन्डियाको लागि चाहिँ अनि आई डि नट नो हि आस्क्ड मी डु यु नो कृष्ण आइम लाइक नो आई थट इट वाज लाइक म जस्तै हल्का अन्डरग्राउन्ड मान्छेहरू नचिन्ने मान्छे होला अनि त्यसपछि सङ केम आउट आई वाज लाइक ए म मात्र रहेछ जस्तो everybody else is amazing त्यो हल्का
तर Badshah himself is a very he looks I think he has an eye on Nepal because he knows Young Buddha and the rap scene eta रहेछ which I was very surprised of. I was like त्यस्तो ठुलो मान्छे he's such a huge artist and he knows about our history of our hip hop. I was like what? So त्यति बेला when you were collaborating did you find anything different about working with an huge artist as Badshah हैन was there any difference rather than यहाँ बसेर त्यहाँको difference?
The thing is I feel like all musicians if they are good people work the same collaborative कुराहरुमा चाहिँ a lot of back and forth हुन्छ नि यो आइडिया कस्तो छ यो मन परेन अब यो नयाँ आइडिया कस्तो छ अनि यो लिरिक्स भन्दा यो लिरिक्स कस्तो छ लाइक व्हाट शुड आई डु व्हाट शुड यु डु त्यसै लाइक एकदम ब्याक एन्ड फोर्थ लर्निङ हुन्छ नि अनि अब उसले मैले भनेको बुझे छैन भने अर्कै पाराले भन्ने इट्स जस्ट अ लट अफ कम्युनिकेसन राम्रो कम्युनिकेसन हुनुपर्छ अनि त्यहाँ चाहिँ आई थिङ्क दे वर भेरी सपोर्टिभ पनि बिकज they knew हुन्छ नि नेपालबाट हिजो भर्खर यहाँ आइरहेछ यति गाउनु परिरहेछ अनि like it's have to change melody and sound at the very moment. And very supportive. Oh, you're on Sahat. I think we can do यसरी अझै better than this. Like यसमा यो element add गरेर I feel like त्यही नै हो मैले अब collaborate गरेको आर्टिस्टहरू चाहिँ खासमा collaboration भनेको त्यसरी नै गर्नुपर्ने कुरा हो. But I feel like since there were 5 people in the room, everybody like our mom baik say all of us were involved ni ta. So it was a lot of उताबाट पनि information आइरहेछ यताबाट पनि information आइरहेछ यताबाट पनि आइरहेछ यताबाट पनि आइरहेछ. It was very के भन्छ हल्का grounded भएर काम गर्नु पाइरहेको थियो and I liked it.
When working with Badshah, were you signed with a label?
No.
Solo थियो त्यति बेला. So are you working solo as an artist right now?
I just signed with a label. Ani tara it's not like it's project wise contract, not artist ko ute wala contract. So I am, but should I say it right now or should I say it after I've done something about it? Okay, त्यो किनभने मलाई त्यही अगाडि भन्नु मन लाग्दैन हुन्छ नि. It just seems like यसले यस्तो यस्तो गर्छ भन्छ तर I don't
maybe it can help you manifest it.
Oh, that's right. Platoon भन्ने छ हाम्रो नेपालको लोफाई आर्टिस्ट शगुन थाहा छ शगुन थाहा छ you know लोफाई पहिला सुने त्यो ठ्याक्क त्यो बेला when lo-fi was सुरु भइरहेको बेला शगुन खड्का त होला नि साथी हो कि
Is he the artist that produced with Shilo Dynasty?
Yeah, not with, but he recently produced with V from BTS. He's like
I think I've seen his video.
Just Shogun Platoon Mathio and I think he was like they're looking for artists really. Do you want to try out? I said okay, whatever. I did it. I just recently signed a contract. I don't know if there was an NDA. Don't sue me.
Okay, if you ask them, if छ भने चाहिँ म निकाल्दिउँला नि त. No problem, that's not
just मलाई कस्तो आजकल लाइक कस्तो डर चाहिँ लाग्छ के because you hear so many things about labels from big artists and आफू त पहिला start out like intermediate पनि छैन अनि there's so many ways that other people like other labels powerful entities can take advantage of you नि त. त्यही भएर क्या डर लागेको थियो कि Believe Music reached out to me, Universal Musical India reached out to me. I said no to everyone because I just cannot trust people like that. अनि Platoon say because मैले चिन्ने मान्छे पनि त्यसमा थियो अनि they're very के भन्छ independent musiciansहरूको लागि बनाएको हो कि Platoon say it felt more safe and talking to them, the people who work there is also very easy it doesn't feel like work call one, then it feels more artistic like तिमीलाई के गर्नु मन छ त्यस्तो vibes आइरहन्छ कि त्यही भएर they helped produce उनीहरूले चाहिँ त्यही गरेर आउँछ like project चाहिँ distribute गर्ने making distributing like helping the artist गरेर आउँछ. So Billie Eilish को first EP उनीहरूले गर्दै थियो अनि Georgia Smith को last EP I think उनीहरूले गर्दै थियो. They are working with prominent artists पनि.
So did you like before collabs did you ever thought that हुन्छ नि I'm going to go international? Was that ever a thought?
That was the only thought. First of all, I did not want to make songs in Nepal because, like I said, I did not know how to write Nepali. त्यस्तो मजाले लेख्न आउँथेन. अब बाहिर गएर I'm not saying म बाहिर गएर खतरा हुन्थे. I'm just saying I would rather अब किनभने सोचाइ नै अब ठक्क बाहिर पछि बाहिर जाने थियो नि त. अनि I don't feel like it's a bad thought to have because look at the economy of this place. Look at the state of this place. Look, actually, like I love like how grounded this place makes me feel and everything. But
yeah.
it's not in our hands anymore. Like I feel like sooner or later I have to leave. Like feels like you were being sucked dry, Untani,
Mm,
from people that you cannot fight.
mm,
You
mm,
cannot fight people. So
mm,
अब चाहिँ त्यही सोच्छु बरु बाहिर जान्छु छेउमा गीत बनाउँछु कसैले सुन्दै पनि नसुन्दै पनि
mm.
सुन्यो भने maybe things will work out for me. Maybe if it works out for me, I'll go through a path of मैले नेपालमा चाहिँ I never thought of just being like a एउटा प्लेसको musician के. It's always global. Think big.
Do you feel like your collaboration with Badshah was a manifestation?
Like I said, it was very random. I don't know if I manifested anything.
Because do you like I see an
Mm.
artist like Hanuman kind, right?
Mm.
I was like, damn, that is a guy who blew everything. Okay, like he set a boundary that garna mildo rahecha ta haina, because even though if you're from India or other country, you can go big. Jasto was he or any kind of artist let's suppose inspiration for you?
But like first of all, there's a difference between like the global global industry and the big industry taking you in as an artist to help you. I mean, there's a different thing when you make a song and you go on with it and तिमीले आफै एउटा गीत त चलायो हुन्छ नि तर I feel like अहिलेसम्म there is a lot of colorismहरू अनि if you're not from the West हुन्छ नि, if you were not at least raised in the West, there is a way that people see you differently हुन्छ नि उताको मान्छेहरू, like because as much as you say like the global audience, usually it's like America त्यो स्टेटहरू हो नि त खासमा त, they run the music industry and everything. So I feel like they will not see you as kindly. Okay. अनि I feel like there's not enough inspirations for me. People like me who went there and made it big. Like अहिलेसम्मै चलिरहेको त छैन नि त. There is no inspiration, but I really like Biba Dubiaru, although they were raised there. She's still South Asian. Ani aru ta Mitsuki Japanese bhayo. But see that's not enough. That's not enough, okay, to be like, oh my god, they did it, so I can do it. You just have to be like, I should do it. Because there's nobody who has done it. That's ramro like who has not त्यो राम्रो रेस्पेक्ट पाउने गरी किनभने उनीहरूले पाउनु पर्दाखेरि पनि दिँदैन नि त, because you're just seen halka differently.
So do you think that musicians might need to take a different path to get recognized हुन्छ नि बाहिर, or let's say even India हुन्छ नि?
I don't know, I feel like everybody should do what they want to do with their music. अब there is this strategy placement, obviously त्यो त हुनुपर्छ, but do it in a way that does not harm your artistry so much, because अब कहिले कहिले चाहिँ के हुन्छ भनेपछि you wanna do something different अनि तर त्यो डिफ्रेन्ट गरेको चाहिँ अरूले धेरै मन परायो भने चाहिँ you get confused हुन्छ नि, तिमीलाई आफूलाई एक्चुअली मनपर्ने कुरा चाहिँ एउटा साइडमा हुन्छ अनि तर there is this thing that is making waves and you're not that fully committed to it, but you have to keep doing it to हुन्छ नि, like get better and get further and they better. I don't know, man. I just hope every musician gets their days. I hope everybody in Nepal goes off on a global house. I pray, Lord, manifest. पहिला बच्चा हुँदा बरु 11-12 I used to care a lot about what people thought and what people said. अनि At this point in life, I don't care. I don't even know you. Like, if you can't mind your business, I will mind my business. Like, I don't care. को यो ऱ्यान्डम कहाँको झोप्पै त्यहाँ आएर भन्ने सिकाउन खोज्ने किन why should I answer your question first of all? Who are you? I feel like that I'm so done. Like the only people I care about, like deeply about their opinions is the people that I'm very close with. My family, my very close knitted friend group. तिनीहरू बाहेक मलाई कसैको मतलबै छैन. मेरो भाइ. People that I love, that love me back, that's all. Those are the only people that I will be taking the questions from. Like, त्यस्तो किन गरिस्? म उनीहरूलाई चाहिँ रिप्लाई गर्छु. ए मैले यो भएर यस्तो गरेको. अरू मान्छे त not really interested.
Firstly, can we start? यता नि हेर्नु यहाँ. सुरु गरौँ. So, you said you had a like shift जस्तो हुन्छ नि where you stopped thinking about other people's opinion, you know. त्यो कहिले भयो? Did you notice that happening? Was that a cautious decision? के कस्तो थियो?
I tried to make it a cautious decision because I was मलाई एकदमै गाह्रो भइरहेको थियो कि ठ्याक्क त्यो प्युबर्टीमा छ जे पनि लाइक भारी लाग्छ हुन्छ नि सानो कुराले अब मन दुख्ने चित्त दुखिहाल्ने बच्चा भएर हो कि के भएर हो त्यो बेला चाहिँ अनि I used to Google how to stop caring. I literally remember Googling how to stop caring. अनि एउटा राम्रो एन्सर नै थिएन कि त्यहाँ मेन कुरा नथिङ हेल्पफुल अनि पछि I don't know what happened. I think I just got fed up of हुन्छ नि फिलिङ नराम्रो त्यस्तो फिल हुँदा मलाई आफैले मलाई पुग्यो भन्दा हल्का ग्रो भएर नि होला त्यो बिचको टिन इयर्स आई थिङ्क आर द वर्स्ट अर्ली र हल्का लेट भन्दा त्यो बिचको हुन्छ नि त्यो बेला चाहिँ त्यस्तो
आइडेन्टिटी क्राइसिस टाइप
कस्तो यु वान्ट टु फिट इन सो ब्याड के त्यो बेला ठ्याक्क त्यो बेला आई वान्ट टु फिट इन सो ब्याड जस्तो हुने अनि
You're not an adult, you're not a teen type.
कस्तो त्यो बच्चा पनि होइन अलि ठुलो पनि भएको छैन you're there you feel like म अहिलेदेखि खतरा यस्तो हुनुपर्छ अनि you care so much about how you look, how you act, how other people perceive you. आजकल चाहिँ I don't care how other people perceive me. You perceive whatever you want to perceive. I don't like म के गर्ने it's your opinion. म आफ्नो तर्क राखेर मैले के गर्ने मलाई के गर्ने मन छैन I just want to live my life अनि त्यो I stopped त्यसपछि I don't know at what point but त्यो feeling चाहिँ like lose हुँदै गयो आफै अनि I realized finally
while this curve was happening, you know, did you realize that shit? I would say I think people start have still recognized me types.
Yeah. There's kind of a weird thing to have happened because of I've been like I will become a singer one day. It's a given. मेरो दिमागमा चाहिँ that was a given हुन्छ नि. Nothing surprising. तर when you get to like real life मा मान्छेहरू you भेट्छ नि त्यो बेला चाहिँ I get अहिलेसम्म नै I get very still because I am introverted in a sense मलाई एकदम नयाँ मान्छेहरूसँग खुल्न चाहिँ एकदम गाह्रो हुन्छ म बिस्तारै मात्रै खुल्छु कि अनि when they're like oh my god I love you त्यो ठ्याक्क energy I cannot bounce the same energy back
एकैचोटि you have to process it
त्यो प्रोसेस गर्दा sometimes चाहिँ मलाई के लाग्छ भनेपछि ला मैले त कस्तो rudely behave गरेँ कि हुन्छ नि maybe it looked like हुन्छ नि म यसरी हेरिरहेको छु it's because I'm scared हुन्छ नि एकैछिन म सक खाएँ झसङ्ग भयो तर उनीहरूलाई चाहिँ के भन्छ उसलाई लाइक मलाई नराम्रो लागेर यो भनेर यसरी हेरे के जस्तो लाग्यो भने कस्तो हुन्छ त्यो ठ्याक्क मान्छेहरू and there's another person who is like you although you don't know them, they're like, I know you because I listen to your music. It's yeah.
त्यस्तै हुन्छ I had a similar kind of incident like नेपाल के भन्छ ठमेलको गल्लीमा हिँडिरहेको थिएँ and then I was like suddenly म आफ्नो तालमा हिँडिरहेको छु एकजना यस्तै and she's like I like your content you're doing good I was like what the भयो अनि ऊ गयो के भन्नै पाएन मैले त्यस्तै हुन्छ रहेछ
एकछिनलाई चाहिँ म पज हुन्छु अनि I start laughing त्यो awkwardly गर्छु म
and then when you see people who are in the industry for a long time apparently they know how to answer it
yeah they know how to I feel like it's an extrovert
yeah
I feel like introverts I don't think you're ever going to know how to be like खुल्लाले yeah what's up thank you so much सक्दैन जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई पछि पनि because usually आफ्नै दुनियाँमा हुन्छ नि त यहाँ हिँड्दैछ भने पनि दिमागमा चाहिँ
अर्कै हुन्छ
it's hard to discontinue त्यहाँबाट के सिधै real life मा हुन्छ नि
but I've seen people do it like
yeah
and दिदीहरुसँग पनि when their kids come up and then like खुवाउनु लाग्छु नि त भन्छ I was like त्यो मेरो दिमागमा नि आएको थिएन I was like what so creative like ठीक I think that's a learning curve
I feel
bit of learning curve
learning I have to learn
say once you are in the business and while doing shows how much has that been a curve for you
that's a completely different curve त्यो चाहिँ अब के हुन्छ भने चाहिँ एक्लै गाउने बेलामा it's a different thing to sing with instruments is a different thing to sing in a practice room is a different thing to sing on stage is a different thing अनि every time झन् मलाई जतिको एन्जाइटी हुन्छ त्यसले गर्दा it's a whole different thing again I feel like पहिला चाहिँ I used to just stand हुन्छ नि गाउने बेलामा आजकल I've started interacting more there's more movement there's more gimmicksहरू यताउता हुन्छ नि there's more talking to the audience without feeling weird about it अनि like learning to अब एउटा mistake बनाएर पहिला it would be like I made a mistake and the whole thing would त्यसपछिको I couldn't control like हुन्छ नि anything but right for now it's like I made a mistake okay so now how am I going to get back on track and just हुन्छ नि त्यो मिस्टेकलाई साइडलाइन गरेर भयो त भयो हुन्छ नि बट अब नेक्स्टमा चाहिँ त्यस्तो अब यही सेट पर्फर्मेन्समा यो एउटा मिस्टेक भइसक्यो त्यो बारेमा सोचेर अरू बिगार्नुभन्दा जस्ट डिसमिस इट फर वाइल त्यस्तो
त्यो आर्टिस्टको लाइक you know when you see an artist performance ऊ कति वर्ष काम गरेछ त्यसमा टाइप्स भनेर because I can see Vek Dai, John Dai and Rosana Didi हैन those people have exponential kind of shows and you'll enjoy it if you go to those shows हैन I think because उनीहरुले they have so much elements they've added it in हैन John Dai को पनि I think he popped off एउटामा तर उसको performance त्यही अनुसार राम्रो थियो which meant that he's been already doing that for a long time pop off भएको point matrai it's late भनौं न but that's have you gathered any kind of inspiration from these people हुन्छ नि that you would like to incorporate in your shows
yeah I feel like there are all of the people who Vek Dai say his hip hop based you know I've seen like HOD sound check ko belama like he had dancers and stuff I would like that but I don't feel like we are in a similar standpoint because John Daiko is rock Basanta Didi also rock right so it's a whole different thing
not just them like any artist knows I mean
yeah I feel like I want to make like very dancey amazing dancey music or like a set which transcends from going from a slow burn or something dancey to a khatra like encore something like that but I want to do it but you know it's like it's really hard to just dip I'm more गर्छु भनेर सुरु गर्नु भन्दा नि because there's so much doing त्यही त like they've been doing it for such a long time that when you look at it, it feels like, damn, मलाई पनि यस्तो गर्नु छ. Then once you start the process, it's like कहिले के हुँदैन कहिले के हुँदैन कस्तो डिमोटिभेटेड हुन्छ कि.
मैले चाहिँ के सुनेको छैन ओसिनलाई चाहिँ कसरी गरेर चाहिँ भेग दाइले लोडीमा राखेर चप्पल राखेको एउटा हातमा चप्पल राखेर त गरेर भने चप्पल खान्छस् भनेर त्यसरी गरेर सिकाएको रहेछ कि सोको अगाडि लाइक द्याट्स दिस हाउ गर्नु पर्फर्म हुन्छ नि रिहर्सल्समा सिकायो भने कि त्यस्तो खालको त्यस्तरी मजाले सिकाएर रहेछ. डु यु हेभ एनी मेन्टर्स हु हेल्प यु थ्रु यर जर्नी?
No.
It's all by yourself?
Yeah. I've always been by myself, and I feel like I also don't want to involve so much in this field more like personally.
Mm-hmm.
As an artist, I want to personally say I feel like it's not a space that I want to be very involved in this laksa. Because I want to stay grounded पनि अनि प्लस मलाई के अनकम्फर्टेबल पनि लाग्छ धेरै कुराहरू अनि त्यो कम्फर्टेबल हुने जेलसम्म अनि कस्तो आफू म लाइक आई स्टार्ट गेटिङ द्याट फिलिङ अगेन के हुन्छ नि आई डु नट फिट इन हियर एन्ड आई डोन्ट वान्ट टु गो थ्रु द्याट. अनि त्यो अब नेचुरली बन्ने रिलेसनसिपहरू साथीहरू त्यस्तो चाहिँ डिफ्रेन्ट कुरा हो. बट आई फिल लाइक मेन्टोर चाहिँ मेरो स्कुलको टिचरहरू म्युजिक टिचरहरू वर लाइक अ मेन्टर फर मी त्यो बेला. त्यसपछि चाहिँ आई हेभन्ट ह्याड वान. आई जस्ट फाइन्ड मेन्टोर्स अन द इन्टरनेट एज इन लाइक आर्टिस्ट that I like. अनि उनीहरूको इन्टरभ्युजहरू उनीहरूको सोजहरू what they say, what they think.
Because अब हेरेर आउँछ नि त because a lot of people एल्भिसको पनि उसको हेऱ्यो भने तिमीले वहाँ say label बिचारा when he I think finished it he was almost out of money because of how bad the record label thing was. So I think trusting in itself is hard. And then how about making friends in the industry? How has that been?
I've never been to a position where I'm like त्यो साथी बनाउने पोजिसनमा छैन नि त. तर लाइक बिस्तारै बिस्तारै भेटेपछि चाहिँ साथी हुने कुरा चाहिँ छुट्टै भयो. त्यसरी नेचुरली त्यसरी हुन्छ नि त. अब त्यस्तो के भन्छ सिचुएसनहरू नै पाएको छैन त. लाइक आई क्यान नट मेक फ्रेन्ड्स लाइक द्याट. म चाहिँ पर्सनली मलाई चाहिँ अप्ठ्यारो लाग्छ. आई हेभ टु नो, आई हेभ टु मिट, आई हेभ टु टक फर फ्यु टाइम्स. थोरै भयो भने म याबिससँग एकचोटि पोखरामा भेटेको छु होला, ओसिनसँग 2 चोटि भेटेँ, दीक्षितासँग 2 चोटि भेटेको छु. बट इट्स नट लाइक इनफ हुन्छ नि. सो आई फिल लाइक
would you like to initiate more of those pet catहरू?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like म एकदम आफ्नो साथीहरू आफ्नो लाइफमा एकदम satisfied छु. But if the chance occurs like or naturally not like as a राति इभेन्ट छ त्यो भन्दा नि
naturally भेटिरा
हुन्छ. That's more like my vibe. नत्र भए चाहिँ म एकदम awkward हुन्छु. त्यस्तो बेला चाहिँ म बोल्न सक्छु नत्र भए बोल्न सक्दैन नि त. त्यसैले
मैले एउटा क्वेसन चाहिँ सोधिहालेँ अघि मैले सोध्न बिर्सेँ. Will we see a music video with Badshah तिम्रो त्यो सङको?
No. Sadly. The thing is अब उहाँहरू पनि लेभलमै साइन हुन्छ नि त. झन् खतरा लेभलमा साइन हुन्छ नि त. अनि युजली के हुन्छ भनेपछि because he already took like 3 music videos out of the whole EP out अनि I mean album out. अनि खासमा त त्यस्तै गर्ने हो नि त. नेपालमा मात्रै हो नि त म्युजिक भिडियो र सङहरू त्यस्तो सँगै राख्नुपर्ने. बाहिरतिर त म्युजिक भिडियो निकाले पनि लिरिक भिडियो निकाले पनि स्ट्रिमिङ इज डन एप्पल म्युजिक उताहरूमा गर्छ नि त. युट्युबमा स्ट्रिम गर्दैन नि त. अनि भिडियो चाहिँ ल तिमीलाई गिफ्ट अलङ विथ द सङ भने जसरी लाइक लुक एट माई आर्टिस्टिक भिजन भनेर जसरी दिने हो नि त उनीहरूले त. अनि झन् अब त्यो भिडियो चाहिँ इट्स अल्सो लाइक अ प्रमोसन. इट्स नट लाइक नट सच अ बिग हुन्छ नि. हामीले क्या मोनुमेन्टल पावर दिन्छ नि नेपालमा चाहिँ बिकज युट्युब सबसे ठुलो नै स्ट्रिमिङ साइट. अनि उता चाहिँ it's like look at what we're doing भनेर देखाउने कुरा मात्रै हो कि YouTube. So I think he made music videos with Arijitसँग. Like 3 very well-known stars of the time at this time in India. उहाँहरूसँग चाहिँ निकाल्यो अनि he was with the label. They're not gonna invest money in just whoever नि त. So that's why. कुरा चाहिँ थियो खासमा अनि तर फाइनलाइज चाहिँ भएन.
Because मैले चाहिँ I like his songs, but usko के भन्छ appearance in the Latent. Have you seen India's Got Latent? So it's a show where he अनि समय राइना भन्ने there's a comedian के and then they have उनीहरूको शोमा it's like त्यो element चाहिँ मलाई अझै रमाइलो लाग्यो. He's joking around, he has dark humor and stuff. I think as an artist उसको त्यो साइडको त्यो पार्ट हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ अझै रमाइलो लाग्यो मलाई.
He's a very chill person.
Do you reach out after like after the song everything was out? Did you talk त्यसपछि कि?
Yeah, time I will just be like, yeah, what's up? Like नयाँ गीतहरु के छ तपाईको के छ त्यस्तो randomly कहिले हल्का फुल्का त्यस्तो चाहिँ भइरहन्छ. Like अस्ति पनि टाढा टाढा सुनेपछि that's a really good song, congratulations यताउता भन्नुभएको थियो. He was like, yeah, thank you so much. I heard you're coming out with a new song too. I'll listen to it.
अनि त्यसपछि while doing यस्तो songs is something new coming up that we can expect?
With or without? Like
something
like
you're doing like निकाल्ने
yeah.
मात्रै, anything, that could be anything.
There's a song that I wrote पहिल्यै and I've been trying to release it for so long. Like actually बनिसक्यो गीत. I didn't like how it sounded, so I trashed that and I'm going to do it again, but I'm trying to get a collaborator on it and I'm talking to so many people for the same song right now. And I just hope I can bring it out, but again it's like I don't know how the audience wants to take it because मलाई चाहिँ अब हामी लेख्ने बेला यो स्वर लेख्ने बेलामा यो स्वर was, although people might say it's kind of basic, it still had a me element in it. The sound of the whole thing was not something you usually hear ni ta. And yeah, हामी चाहिँ it was actually R&B, but I had to tone it down because I know people would probably be like music गीत चाहिँ राम्रो छ तर म्युजिक चाहिँ मन परेन. So I made it रेगनलाई चाहिँ मैले भनेर it was a whole live music बजाएर चाहिँ अनि हालेको हो कि guitar, bass, everything was live. अनि that's what I did. But again, I got so fed up of doing the usual things like something. So I त्यसपछि मैले ब्लूम निकाले, शब्दहरू निकाले, शब्दहरू EP नै छ त्यो 4 वटा गीत छ त्यसमा पनि 5 वटा. I've made so many songs, but the thing is I feel like they're too weird for people's taste in Nepal. I feel like, but if it was released by somebody like bairako artist who has a name, it was the same thing. People would eat it up. But because it's like a Nepali artist, I feel like there's a prejudice in Sunny. Like, what is this? It's weird. It's not good enough. It's weird, but it's not weird enough. Something like that.
But I think that can be covered with some kind of smart marketing, like Wangden does.
Exactly. I'm not good at marketing. Like, I just like the artistic part of it. I hate your marketing stuff. I feel like everybody hates it, Unsani. I think every artist does not like it, but you have to do it, Unsani. I feel like
I saw TikToks as well.
I'm just not smart enough to create like content ideas for songs, at least. के गर्ने हुन्छ के. And plus, how do you make it fun? How do you make it engaging? I just don't know. This is so hard.
Is that the hardest part of making music?
For me, yes. Promotion. I don't know how to promote it.
What about getting people together and making that? Is that more harder? Key marketing,
And getting people together for what?
Like it's a collaboration. So you're talking to a lot of people, so that might.
This is easier to me. मेरो लागि चाहिँ पर्सनली यो चाहिँ मलाई बरु यो चाहिँ म गर्न सक्छु. प्रमोसन चाहिँ यस्तो टाउको दुख्छ. कस्तो टाउको दुख्छ सब गर्यो गीत नि लेख्यो अरेन्ज गर्यो कम्पोज गर्यो यो सब मान्छेसँग कुरा गर्यो यताउता गर्यो यो सब गर्यो पैसा जम्मा गर्यो यो गर्यो यो सबलाई सुन भने त्यसपछि कन्टेन्ट नि बनायो ओ लर्ड त्यो लास्टमा हुन्छ नि इट्स लाइक द 13th रिजन अब सब गरे हुन्छ यसलाई प्रमोसनल कन्टेन्ट हु एम आई लाग्छ मलाई त्यो चाहिँ
because like our promotional is that what is the one reason that it's very hard to come out with a lot of songs even because as you said you have a lot of songs but it hasn't been released so what's keeping it from publishing?
I feel like first of all I am picky and second of all if sometimes I release songs because I know the audience will love it. Sometimes I release songs because I know I love it inside. And see, the songs that I knew audience would love, audience love. The songs that I love, like they don't even know it exists. So, like I'm trying to find a balance between the two. And I say.
So it is a strategic move.
It is a strategic. Like I know I ramre tha haina, but even if it doesn't do like that good to me and like it's not perfect, it's not something that comes out of me vibrantly but I feel like this is what would catch audience or attention and I put it out and the last one got a promotion okay your short took 1 year to blow up because Roya त्यसपछि बल्ल भएको थियो रोयाको भिडियो आयो त्यसपछि बल्ल like people heard of it हुन्छ नि अनि but everybody loves that song अनि promotion नभएको भए त्यो अहिलेसम्म promotion नभएको भए I wouldn't be here, I would be sleeping in my room right now. So lastमा गएर promotion
it is the
thing. It is the thing.
Did you know like Nas X when he started making Twitter say he blew it up because he made a lot of memes basically. I was like what? That's how he blew up so I think it's a lot of behind the scene work as well.
Man, I wish I was like my internet. I use internet for funsies and I don't want to be too involved in the internet because like people know me and a lot of people are very mean usually. So like I want to have fun wherever I go. So I don't like spending too much time on the internet. But I feel like if I had this to khale yota ke bhancha. That's also a skill, right? Content creation, you're making funny things. I don't have it. I don't.
Well, I would want to share your poem, I know, that I've wrote. It's really first time. So you say when I went through a pretty when she was unsure so I write poems 100% based off always mero real life so I have yet to write poems that let's say मेरो दिमागमा situation so it's always मेरो कुरा निस्किरहेछ इभोक भएर निस्किरहेछ ठ्याक्कै त्यो डक्समा राखेको छु मैले so this is like a kind of like situation but at the same time not you don't know where you are types so I'll try to explain it because kind of so it was very exactly tangled hearts in the realm of tangled hearts a tale unfolds emotions are unknown yet ready to be told so at this point I was a bit like I want to confess her types of story girl a mystery with a tempest inside a confession was made a storm did collide so it was like cost one I did mean the confession but she took it in a way such a storm just like what the fuck type of and it's like the closer he got the closer he got the further she went just another victim ready to represent so I was just like the के भन्ने अब ल तँ पनि रहेछस् अर्को केटा मलाई हुन्छ नि सो कल्ड कन्फेस गर्ने टाइप्स अनि she could turn a house into a home. So this was my feeling. Like for me, even you're a normal house, like the home जस्तो खालको दिने के. But it's just another story out of Rome. So you know how Romeo and Juliet Rome बढाएको. So त्यही जस्तो रह्यो के. Like how it's just because they never got together. And days turns into night, a sadness embraced, yet conversation lingered, a connection traced. So kind of they stay on mixed signals entwined, confusing your mind. A tumultuous path is ill to find, Or endless cycle of delay had him caged up in a world of replay. So यसमा चाहिँ कस्तो थियो भने constantly, I don't know what's happening, but she's love bombing type of something. So I'm in that hell.
After saying no.
The infinite thoughts never led his heart to settle. A garden of heart, but flowers plucked off its petals. So त्यस्तै लाग्थ्यो when garden छ तर के काम हुन्छ नि, it's all petals or नि छैन जस्तो. He saw us as Morpheus. So Morpheus is a god of dreams. But he was ready to be her Orpheus. So Orpheus is, I think, उसले चाहिँ आफ्नो girlलाई hellबाट लिएर आएको हो के. So opening the realms of hell only to see her bail. I end off always in a positive note. Okay? In this complex dance of push or pull, hold on to yourself. Let your heart stay full. For you deserve a love that's steady, fast and clear. One that whispers softly, "You're cherished, my dear."
So to yourself, it's a note.
Yeah, it's a note. So like, jesa छोरा तर last it will turn out better type. खालको के self के भन्ने अब self talk भनौँ न. So do you also write songs that are similar, that in your के भन्ने अब emotions, you portray your emotions?
I feel like sometimes I do, but I don't like to talk about who it is about or what it is about, because if it's a personal experience, I like to keep it personal. But usually I think of things, put myself there.
Do you have songs that you would like to keep to yourself?
I mean, I would release them, but I would not like talk about it as much. I feel like I wouldn't give like names. I wouldn't create like the story like मसँग यस्तो भएको थियो. I because I गर्ने मान्छेहरु चाहिँ I give like I give credit to them because मलाई सुन्न चाहिँ मजा लाग्छ तर भन्न चाहिँ मलाई मजा लाग्दैन.
While you have songs that suppose songs, do you ever have the itch to like तिम्रो ठाउँबाट the story might be different अनि मान्छेले perceive गरेको अर्को different हुन्छ नि त. Do you sometimes have the urge that मैले भन्न खोजेको यस्तो हो, and then you also enjoy people's own interpretation of their songs?
I like their interpretation, although like because मैले लेख्ने बेलामा जसरी लेखे पनि सुन्दाखेरि if you relate to it one way or another, I feel like my job is done. So मलाई त्यस्तो प्रब्लम चाहिँ लाग्दैन, न त खुसी लाग्छ कहिले when they have like this whole different image in their head.
But do like maybe your close people know about के हो song, केसको बारेमा हो, or is it just with you?
People close to me know. Very, very close to me, like 2-3 people.
Because sometimes it's enjoyable. मान्छेले आफ्नै you like to push it out, तर उनीहरूको interpretation गर्दा गर्दा मेरो चाहिँ यस्तो हो ल पनि भन्न मन लाग्छ, but I just keep quiet. I just let them interpret जस्तो खालको जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई चाहिँ.
With songs I do not, because it's an art form. अब कसैले सोधिहाल्यो भने तिमीले कसरी लेखेको भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ I can say like यस्तो थियो अनि यस्तो थियो. अब हामी लेख्दाखेरि I thought of like this whole visual was that I was in this room with somebody, like त्यो La La Land को storyline, so that's the two people, but I am there with somebody else at least who have the same story as them. And this is like because यो गीतमा चाहिँ there's a lot of त्यो भनेकै जस्तै उहरू पनि छ नि त ठट्टा नगर जाँदैछु टाढावाला पार्टहरू इट्स लाइक we're at a table and I'm saying all of this before I leave जस्तो हो कि यो चाहिँ it's like a conversation but I'm only putting the केटीको part over there अनि I like my songs to be very के भन्छ अब female focused त्यस्तो पाराले निस्किँदाखेरि चाहिँ मलाई राम्रो लाग्छ where you know that even if it was not my voice you would feel like it's written by a girl. That's what I like.
Out of 10, how much would you rate this poem?
It's nice. It's that I would give it. I don't know if I should, because like I've मेरो साथीहरुमा we've been writing poems for a long time, right? So the poems that I read do not need as many rhymes, but they need to be able to. It's a solid 7, I think.
Thank you. I was like, oh shit, kasto huncha bhanera. But I think your style of poem might be different in terms of what you like, because I think different type of poems, sonnets and there's a lot of.
Exactly.
त्यो हाम्रो 11-12 मा यतिको पढ्न लगायो metaphors, sonnets. Oh my god, they were a headache when. तर अहिले चाहिँ I think that's I'm grateful that I read those things. For you, creating words कतिको गाह्रो छ, and for you to get new words, how do you do that?
I don't know, I just what's all that म नेपालीको लागि चाहिँ गुगल गर्नु पर्थ्यो इङ्ग्लिसको लागि चाहिँ I feel like I've read enough, I've watched enough. It just comes to me sometimes when I think of like when I hear some words, the sentences, they stay in my head for a long time. Azkal I've been thinking of your sentence, like it's proverb Bansaki. It's explaining something, it's a metaphor. I don't know, man. I don't know the
confusing
technical words that are. It's called a low-hanging fruit, which means like low-hanging fruit by when you can just pick it up. Anybody can pick it up. That means it's face value ma cha, like देखेको कुरा like सबै टिप्न सक्ने कुरा हुन्छ नि त्यसको बारेमा किन बोल्नु पर्यो, जस्ट like I don't want to talk about it because it's a low-hanging fruit भनेको चाहिँ it's like everybody can see it, like मैले बोलेर like मैले कसैलाई इन्फर्म गरेर everybody can see it जस्तो हो के त्यो चाहिँ. So I try to keep like learn त्यस्तो सानो phrases.
मलाई चाहिँ Greek mythology चाहिँ एकदम interesting लाग्छ, and I try to include them in my writings. Just like, do you have any त्यस्तो similar that you incorporate?
I don't know if I do. I don't even have, when I write poems especially, I don't even rhyme them.
No,
I don't even rhyme them much. I wrote this like कुनै पार्टमा मात्र rhyme हुन्छ के. It feels like, तर when I rhyme I feel like I'm rhyming just like मलाई.
So you don't like rhyming, or
because that's what I used to do so much. But that गीतमा पनि rhyme त हान्नै पर्छ नि त. So when I write poems I try not to rhyme as much. अस्ति भर्खर नै मैले हालेको थिएँ एउटा okay यो वाला पार्टमा rhyme भयो थियो, but this one चाहिँ I liked. Every pain I've ever lived begs to be set free. I let them leave for the time being because the rain pleads to wash away all my impurities while you are so keen to water a withering plant in hopes of seed. It was like a bit rhymey, but not enough rhymey. I like that.
What was it about? What was the poem?
The poem is, I don't know how to explain it. It's very... when I write poems, it's not about a certain thing. It goes on and on and on. So I wrote this poem about an evening, a rainy evening, but it then went to about this person who's helped me get through so much of my trauma. And especially I wrote that, especially I included this parts where like, although as a child, so it kune part say it's like cold evening subsides, the wind doesn't hurt my face, I engulf you as you engulf me, warm like a freshly baked bread भने छ हैन तर a very अर्को part say you see my pride and I forget I was a child nurtured with fear, I open envelopes to open envelopes, being as a chore has so it's like very roundabout. Goes there, it bounces up and down, back and forth.
Well, I think again, so while when poets write poems, and for them it's like poem matra ho. For students, teacher it's just a simple word. It's like I'll sit on a chair just to but why he sits on the chair? What's the chair metaphor? I'm like, bro. But I think that's what makes you think.
Yeah. I would say he's sitting on a chair because his shoulders are heavy from carrying all the baggage of his heart. I'll be saying that. You give me one, I'll give you two. But so dramatic
Does that ever have become a problem where you're too dramatic and people are like, bro, stop being dramatic?
No. If they say that, they're not my friend anymore. Bye. I leave them. So the people that I have in my life right now, they're so well accustomed to who I am. They're like, this is you, I love you. That's the kind of people I keep around. Kina मलाई त्यो stone भन्ने मान्छेहरु किन चाहियो मलाई निस्की भाइ. I don't need you.
Oh, was the circle that you made hard to make, or was it just natural?
It was very natural. I met these people यताबाट अनि त्यहाँ भेटेको मान्छेहरुमा पनि there was like 9 people. I only have 2 people left, like the full gang, but because like only they were like the people that I liked. त्यो हाम्रो कुराहरु मिल्ने ideologiesहरु मिल्ने, who could handle the stupid shit I do, who like उनीहरुको stupid shit handle गर्न सक्ने मैले त्यस्तो. It needs a lot. For me, making friends is not an easy job. It's not an easy job, and it should not be, I feel like, because friends are very essential.
Once you've become, like, let's suppose, a bit known, is it harder to connect with people?
Yeah, sometimes I feel also.
How so?
Usually it feels like you don't know about anything about this person, but this person already knows about you. So it already feels like you're already behind.
Certain.
It just does not feel so so parasocial ठाउँबाट सुरु भएको जस्तो लाग्छ. हल्का after हुन्छ तर if they're nice, I talk.
Because what I've seen this pattern around, and people that I've talked to who are in the industry, they struggle to make people friends because there's already a sense of skeptical because you're already well known, I know. So is the person really in for yourself, or is it because you bring the clout type of thing? Has that ever been similar खालको case?
त्यो चाहिँ मतलब चाहिँ लाग्दैन. If you want clout, take clout. Because no matter how many friends I'm gonna make for the time being, like, you are not my special friend. So because I know even if I'm हामी राम्रोसँग बोले पनि हामी त्यस्तो भेट्दैन भेटेको बेला चाहिँ I will like cherish people that are nice to me, but like त्यस्तो big importance चाहिँ play गर्दैन कि मेरो लाइफमा. Like I said, I've stopped caring. I don't have the time to care. I don't have the mental capacity to care and be so in my head about things anymore.
So you like to stay out of dramas?
Yeah, very much. I hate drama.
For me, I think it was a learning curve for me as well. Staying out of drama. अनि लाइक ड्रामा गर्न थाल्यो भने निस्किने टाइप त्यस्तो एउटा चाहिँ हुन पर्ने रहेछ कि नत्र वे इट गेट्स अग्ली.
हेर्न चाहिँ मजा लाग्छ आफू हुन चाहिँ.
Once you're the talk of the town, that's harder.
के गरेछ हेर्ने बेला चाहिँ यस्तो भएर रहेछ what's the tea. आफ्नो नाम आउँदाखेरि त म आफै कन्फ्युज गर्छु बिकज I'm such a boring person. All I do is I watch anime, I play games, I paint, I write music. Sometimes I try studying. I stay mostly calming. कहिले कहिले साथीहरूसँग भेट्न जान्छ लाइक हाउ एम आई ड्रामेटिक म ड्रामामा कसरी पुगिरहेको छु I'm the most boring person I know personally.
Anime भनिहाल्यो. What are you watching right now?
I'm trying to watch One Piece.
You're trying to finish One Piece?
No, I'm trying to watch it.
कति एपिसोड पुग्यो?
50 यस्तो थियो मैले हेरिरहेको थिएँ कन्टिन्युस हेरिरहेको थिएँ मलाई हेर सुरु गर्नुभन्दा अगाडि मैले यस्तो माइन्ड मेकअप गर्नु पर्यो कमिटमेन्ट
Oh God, One Piece, God.
1000 episodes अनि मैले सुरु गरेँ 100 something episodes पुगेपछि I had to go somewhere अनि त्यो दिनदिनै हेर्ने त्यो पोइन्ट छुट्यो नि त त्यसपछि I couldn't continue it अनि recently I continued it but I feel like it's one of those filler arcs and I'm losing my mind.
Do you not feel it's like sometimes pointless when watching too long? कहिले सकिन्छ bro भर्खर यति एपिसोड हुँदैन
त्यही त हैन because everybody was like, it's peak हेर्न थालेको it is fun it's अनि I feel like as much as you watch it you get closer to the characters and so but man
गाह्रो छ
धेरै गाह्रो छ
अहिलेसम्म how much would you give One Piece out of 10?
That also 7. I don't think I've watched Alabasta arc was nice. Chopper arc was nice. The first episodes were nice. Aileko arc I give it 4.
4. For me, One Piece is like a retirement plan. Once I don't know, retire from a job, and it's like, bro, त्यति बेला सुरु गर्ने नत्र भए त I think they're also remaking the whole first go episodes. I think so. Remaking as in just the animations. Just like they're reanimating the first segments. What else or that you really love?
I love Attack on Titan. मेरो एरेनको किचन थियो एरेन येगरको हेरेछ अट्याक अन टाइटन
half
लास्टमा हेरेछ न त्यसैले म भन्दिनँ
but I don't think I'll finish it. Maybe I might.
No, that is peak.
No, I think duta season सकाए जस्तो लाग्यो. I think I haven't.
Titan and तिमीलाई चिलाउँदैन के हुन्छ यसपछि
त्यो ब्लिचमा चाहिँ भएको छ and it's ongoing and it's like a headache. I was like bro कहिले सकिन्छ नेक्स्ट एपिसोडको लागि म 1 week कुर्नु फेरि हुन्छ
त्यो क्या चिलाइरहेको त्यो अट्याक अन टाइटन मैले त भाटबटिनीमा माग्गा थियो कि भाटबटिनी मलाई किन भनेन मेरो एरेन येगरको किचेन थियो रबरको घाँटी र जिउ छुट्टै भइदियो घाँटी छुट्यो लाइक क्यानन इभेन्ट
मेरो लागि त इफ इट्स नट फिनिश इट्स हेडेक बिकज लाइक डक्टर स्टोन इन इट्स फर्स्टमा अति राम्रो लाग्थ्यो मलाई
फर्स्ट सिजनमा
अति ओपी लाग्थ्यो पछि कति कुर्नु पर्यो 2 वर्ष 1 वर्ष कुर्नु पर्यो त्यसपछि बिर्स्यो अनि फेरि बिचमा हेरेँ फेरि झ्याउलाउनु थालेँ हेरिनँ मैले ब्लिच चाहिँ आई थिङ्क अहिले अनगोइङ हेरिरहेको छु अनि अर्को अनगोइङ काइजन जे त्यो पनि फेरि हेडेक छ सकिँदैन ब्रो अब
सक्छ एन्ड माङ्गा सकाइसक्यो
त्यो ऊ चाहिँ एपिसोड्सहरू चाहिँ आई डोन्ट वान्ट टु रिड द माङ्गा अहिले
होइन एपिसोड्स पनि सक्छ अब द्याट वाज लाइक it had so much potential they did with it. I mean it was such a nice run Gadi it had so much potential and beat some up and it was such a nice run that I feel like later the storyline just got very messy
मेरो लागि मिठो storyline I think Death Note मिठो place मा बन्द गरिदियो उनीहरु it's like there's nothing more than this खालको
Death Note टक्क Attack on Titan पनि टक्क छ it's like very well put, very well written, very well thought out. अनि अरू पनि छ मलाई एकदम खतरा लाग्ने. The Promised Neverland was really nice. हेरेछ?
छैन त्यो
त्यो चाहिँ that was also त्यो पनि मलाई कस्तो चिलाइरहेको थियो. Oh my god, I have to finish it. रातिको 12 बजे सुरु गरे बोला भएर बिहान.
You never start Korean dramas or anime at late at night. You won't sleep the whole fucking day.
सुरु गरिहाले अब सुतौँ कि भन्छु कस्तो
Next episode.
त्यो वाला थ्रिलर हो कि हल्का अनि त्यही भएर झन् त्यस्तो मात्रै हेर्न छोड्नै मिल्दैन नि त.
You're so invested. It's like some guy, some girl comes up and they're like, bro, anime त कार्टुन जस्तो लाग्छ यार. कसरी कार्टुनहरुको लागि कसरी इमोसन इभोक गरौँ भन्छ. I'm like,
I just don't care about their opinion. Like तिमीलाई कार्टुन लाग्यो, no my problem. Maybe it's because they're watching shonenहरु मात्रै, shoujoहरु मात्रै. Shoujo भनेको I feel like it's the girls, the romance animeहरु. Shonen चाहिँ I think उहरु जस्तो MHAहरु.
True.
Just Demon Slayer is an amazing shonen.
Oh bro, Demon Slayer त्यो animation I got me. त्यो भर्खरको arc अझै त्यो explosion. It's like
अहिलेको the last episode को the art.
त्यो I think they said कति 4वटा हो कि 5वटा episode को एउटा episode को budget मा उडाइदिए types भने. I was like, what?
But that was impactful नि त. त्यसको चाहिँ मैले उ हेरेको थिएँ Blue-Eyed Samurai. It's an animation but it's not a Japanese anime. It's an animation though. It's amazing.
Is it black and white?
No. It's colored. By it's about I think white. I don't know if it's a real thing, but Japan white people were banned for a while because they wanted to withhold their culture. Like nobody outside of Japan, like sunny white people were allowed. I think it's made up, but just it's about that. And there's this girl who's shown as a boy. And she's a samurai and she has blue eyes. So she's a daughter of. And her whole plan is to kill every white man alive.
Oh shit.
I mean in Japan. Not like worldwide because she was treated like a monster.
I think like anime give you different perception on life. It's like damn खालको. And once you know that budget they spend.
Damn, मलाई चाहिँ लास्टै रमाइलो लाग्छ तर म सबै चाहिँ हेर्न सक्दैन. I think I need animes or anything I watch to have a substance. Substance हुनु पर्यो. There needs to be like यतिकै रमाइलोको लागि हेर्न चाहिँ I just watch YouTube. हुन्छ नि. अनि अरू चाहिँ शोजहरु चाहिँ House MD हेर्दैछु. Season 7 पुगे. House Doctor House.
It's like a doctor खालको show.
It's like this annoying doctor.
मैले good doctor हो कि भने चाहिँ त्यसको क्लिप्सहरु चाहिँ देखिरहेको हुन्छु. Doctor shows चाहिँ त्यस्तो हेरेको छैन मैले. How is it?
It's fun, but it's the same thing over again.
Do you like thrillers a lot?
Thrillers, yeah. I like thrillers. I like psychological theory.
Rom-coms? मेरो लागि चाहिँ it's like phase हुन्छ कि like जाऊ हुन्छ नि life सादा भइरहेछ नि. I just binge on a lot of rom-coms. And people are like talking to K-drama hearers, bro, like सबैभन्दा खतरा रमाइलो.
It's so fun. Like I don't get it. Like American shows are they're making out the first second. Build up it. Okay. It's not romance. That's lust.
And but mix say the American show को एकदम खतरा romance build up त के भन्ने तर was मलाई for me was Vampire Diaries and the originals. Those were the two. त्यसपछि त I think yeah K-drama
cute हुन्छ. Like 10 things I hate about you. That was like a good build up. I like that.
तर अहिलेको recent oh my god the Netflix shows have you seen like के भन्छ छ कि कुन Netflix man, so Amazon, Love is Blind, त्यस्तो खालको
स्प्लिट्स बेला पनि हेर्थेन
Splitsvilla नि मैले हेरेको छैन. I don't know. Some people are so obsessed about Splitsvilla for some reason.
अन्त रियालिटी सोज भएर रियालिटी सोहरू चाहिँ यु फिल लाइक के हुन्छ सिङ्गल्स इन्फर्नो चाहिँ हेरेको छु मैले सिङ्गल्स इन्फर्नो चाहिँ त्यो कोरियनवाला हो नि त सो त्यस्तो धेरै स्किनसिप हुँदैन नि त सो त्यस्तो कल्चरली डिफ्रेन्ट हुँदैन कि बिकज यो लभ इज ब्लाइन्ड हेर्दा त म कल्चर सकमा पुग्छु के गरेर चाहिँ लाइक काम
But for me, like shows are like sometimes get bro fashion sense हेरेछौ के पपहरुको के ड्रामाहरुको मान्छेहरुको it's like god levels and yeah sometimes I take a lot of bits out of it खालको
त्यही हो मिडियाबाट I feel like you need to take bits
त्यही भनेको and so lastly before we end the podcast and I like to ask some advice that you like to give somebody who's starting out. I do this segment for every musicians that I meet because maybe they might get help. You know? What would you do differently if you were going to start off?
I think I don't know what to do different. I feel like I would just be more confident in myself and not let people make me feel like I'm not doing enough. Because at the end of the day, it's your music. Your feelings लेखेर तिमीले आफ्नो हुन्छ नि दिमाग लगाएर आफ्नो हात लगाएर लेखेको आफूलाई मन लागेको लेखेको कुराहरू or बनाएको कुराहरू you should be like it should take के भन्छ अब त्यसलाई I'm bad at giving advice. I just want to say keep doing what you want to do and don't listen to other people.
I think from Team Roy, I think two personalities is really good. Yoda not really caring about a lot of people, what they think, and other would be suppressing your emotions when you're feeling hyper. It's lie. That's what I took, eh? That's what I took from you.
I just straight up I want to advise you guys to keep doing what you want to do. किनभने कहिले पनि थाहा हुँदैन what you're going to get out of what you like put into the world हुन्छ नि तिमीले if you're not going to put it out in the world there's no way you're going to get any remarks about it. So तिमीले अफ्टरलाई पनि राम्रो छ कि छैन भनेर थाहा नभए पनि try and release it. Release what you have. If you're just a poet, throw it out. If you just write stories, show it. If you sing, show it. If you're a producer, put it out. Bistari, you'll get to know what you like, what you don't like better. So you just have to push through it. I feel like.
Thank you so much for coming on to the podcast, and I hope I was a good host for because you said boring, but मलाई चाहिँ मेरो लागि boring line है. It was very fun for me.
Oh no, I mean like I am boring.
Nah, but in itself the podcast itself
because
my life.
Yeah, because we're very chill. We're just like golf matra.
So thank you so much for coming. Hope we can do this in the coming years. And best of luck once I think like.
Thank you so much for inviting me and I hope to get here again too.
Thank you.